That's just the THX logo.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, are we on already?
Yeah.
Oh. What's up?
What's up, everybody?
How we doing?
Please.
What was that?
It's a soundboard. I got a soundboard.
Oh boy, are you gonna turn into like DJ Doug Pound over here? Oh, here we go. Oh boy.
Is that the Windows
What's
noise?
up, everybody?
Hello, poor town.
What's up? It's showtime.
What's happening? It's
How you guys
showtime. Sam, you've got your room is different. I guess the camera's on the other side, so we're seeing new stuff that we don't normally see.
Oh, really?
Like I don't usually see your air conditioner over there.
Oh, yeah.
The safari hat. What do you call those safari hats?
A pith helmet?
Yeah,
Pith helmet. Very cool.
Do you know how
like
that
you're talking
started?
about P with a lisp.
Yeah. There was a guy with a lisp who used that to be protected from piss. And
shut up.
And they're
Is
like,
that
"What do
true?
you call that?" And they was like, "A pith helmet."
Yeah, if that is
it's
true.
like a very dad joke.
I know. If that is true, that's pretty shitty invention because pith helmets are like breathable. They're kind of meshy, so the piss would get through.
Yes, I'm rocking my season 1 haircut. Although in season 1 it was an accident. I was trying to give myself a haircut. I fucked it up, and then I went to the barber shop and they shaved my head.
I'll never forget
That was
walking
not
down
a
the
good
block.
day.
I'm walking down the block to your house right before we meet up to shoot that, and I walk by the barber shop in your neighborhood, and I just catch you in the mirror. And you and I catch eye contact, and you're just smiling, and your head's almost totally shaved. I'm just like,
I'm starting my big TV show tomorrow, and I decide to cut my own hair. Oh my god!
so good.
I remember walking up to your place and you being like, "Is it bad?" And
Yeah, I remember that too. Before I got my haircut, where I cut my own hair, I took a divot out of the front, and I was like, I think this might be noticeable, but I'm not sure. And then Sam's coming up the steps, and I open steps, and I look down, and you just stopped, and you're like, and I was like, oh no, that's not a good sign.
Oh man! So you kept that buzz look for the whole show?
No, just the first season.
First season, okay.
Yeah. I've had that reaction twice in my life that I'm saying something, but you can't hold back your reaction, the truth in your face. And the other time was Trevor and I were driving through LA, and we were in the left lane, and a car pulled out into traffic, and the car in the right lane, like right next to us, just smashed into this car. Like they were just like kind of assuming the car would stop, and that person wasn't looking at that moment. And anyway, so like we were like first on the scene, and everyone's doing something, and like Trevor's on the phone with 911, and the girl who was in the car who got hit was like crying, and she had her hair down in her face, and she's like oh my god, oh, and she's just like got blood, and she's like, is it bad, I'm a model, and then flips her hair back, and it was just like Andrew WK, like broken nose definitely, and I was like, no, it looks like oh
no.
Was that incident part of the inspiration for Loveliest Bride? I feel like
no.
That didn't play into it at all. Okay. For some reason, I thought it did.
No, Loveliest Bride was based on the inspiration for that. I know this because the inspiration for that was when I was whatever age when Titanic came out. I went to go see it with my friend and his younger sister, and before you remember how like every store had those like automatic swing doors where they had the pads on them, those rubber pads that used to like step into. So before Titanic, we were at a store, and somehow my friend's little sister got her finger caught on the small side of the door, and it like smashed it, and it was like bad. And the mom was like, "We have to take you to urgent care," and all she could do was go, "But I was gonna see Titanic."
I sympathize, dude. I sympathize.
I was
Loveliest bride.
I was at a thrift store in Oregon in like 2009, and I was just looking at stuff, and I had noticed there was a little kid around looking at stuff. His mom was in a different part of the store. I'm just like looking at shirts or whatever, and I walked by. There was like a table of VHS tapes, and so I'm just looking at shirts, and I hear this sound behind me. This kid goes, like that's the sound he made, like, and I look around, and he's holding the double VHS of Titanic. This is like 2010 or 11, and he was just like fucking stoked.
The Holy Grail.
Yes.
You know, they didn't make many of these.
Yeah. I remember the Blockbuster walls, man. You know.
Oh, let me check. I think donos. Someone just asked if donos were working. I think they should be. That was for no reason at all. PayPal was like, "Hey, we're not working with you. You guys are scammers." And I had to like get them on the phone and be like, "Yeah, I don't know. We're not a scam. We've been doing legitimate business with you for a while." And then I think they cleared it up. Let me make sure.
And what about the ones through Twitch that show up in our little thing?
Well, that's through Streamlabs and through PayPal.
Okay.
So
I wonder why PayPal thinks that. I wonder. I've always thought there was something weird with our PayPal setup, but I don't know anything about this.
Well, I call PayPal about once a week and just ask them for money. Should I not do that anymore?
Maybe. Everybody in chat is there's a lot of chatter about weapons. Let me just thank you everybody and for all the well wishes on Reddit. I really appreciate that. Can I email you the new script? No, I cannot.
Hey, take your shot, man. You gotta take your shot.
Did I send it to you guys or no?
No.
Sam, I gave it to you. I did send it to you, Sam.
I didn't get it.
I did. Check your spam for the Ember shot.
Oh, maybe that's what
Holy
it was.
shit.
It might be in your spam.
Did you send it to me?
I don't think I sent it to you, but I'm certainly willing to. But it'll be an Ember shot invite, so you have to read it on this special service thing. Any big floppers and weapons? Not yet. Not as of now. Big flop. That's a good idea, though. Maybe I'll put some.
I mean, you're gonna cash in all the success and then not put floppers in the next one.
You're right. What was I thinking? Thanks, everybody. I got my head in the game now. Floppers incoming. Promise.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, you got it.
Sam, read it out loud.
Okay.
No. I almost don't want to read it, but I really do. So.
Well, do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah. Shoot over.
Okay. Are all your movies going to be titled with one word? I don't know. 2 of them are.
What if they were all titled with one word and they made out like a sentence, like by the end
Barbarian
of your career.
Weapons, and then I'll make another movie called like R, and then another one called The Coolest, and then another one called Weapons. Barbarian Weapons are the coolest weapons.
Weapon, a prequel to Weapons.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking funny. What a like long game troll that would be.
Yeah, everyone's like, and also like, what's the point of that sentence? Barbarian weapons are the coolest weapons. Like, what does that even mean? That's so dumb. It took him 15 years in his entire career to say that.
This guy spent over a decade making movies, and most of them are pretty good. But all he wanted to do was make this sentence.
Yeah,
and it's not a good sentence.
One of the movies is titled R.
Yeah. What the hell?
What is that?
I mean, after Nope came out, everybody was just like, doors open, man. Just put a word. Go for
it. But there was a comment I wanted to read that I just...
Super Jingo says, Miss March Barbarian weapons are the coolest weapons.
Yeah.
Oops.
Are the movie Look Out, Ty West? Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
The director of X.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw someone else in chat said R.I.P. Tom Verlaine.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Wait,
who's Tom Verlaine?
Was he from television, right?
Yeah, the lead singer of television. Passed away.
Oh no.
That was like when I first moved to New York. That was like, and I met Ivan. He like started telling me like, you know, I was talking about music. He's like, get this. I'm like, yeah, the first television album. I'm like, man, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
It is so
R.I.P.
good, but that's an album I have burned out on. I cannot listen to Marquee Moon anymore. It's over for me.
They came out with an album, I think it was like in the 90s, and it's not bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, looks like donos are working. Nate tested it and donated $1 and said, this is another test of the donation system. Please pay me back. I'm so broken. This is all the money I have in the world.
Nate said that?
Yes. But then Samboard with a soundboard donated $10 and says, congratulations, Zack, on the movie news. Can't wait to see your next foray into the anal of Hollywood. I wonder if that was on purpose. And they also said, really cool when an artist like you really has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go on to do look more like what could you really see? So.
You son of a bitch. I'm glad it wasn't me that got that.
You son of a bitch.
Really makes you think, you know? All right, so donos are working. That's great.
Hell yeah, girl. Hey, we got any Mars updates? You guys have any news?
Things have really come together this last week, and it's looking like we're about to gear back up and get the train back in motion. It was stalled for a while, but I think that we are going to be getting back in motion like as soon as next week, I believe. Right, Sam?
Yeah.
It's looking like it. So, yes.
Everything should be in line for that, yeah.
You're making Walter help finish drawing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's almost, 6 months old? Time to get a fucking job.
He can't walk or talk yet, but let's see if he can draw. I don't even know if he can hold a crayon, but we'll see.
Man, the animation in that Whitest Kids movie was so great, and then the last, 5 seconds... It just suddenly goes to like a flip book crayon, just scratch marks.
Yeah, and we did it like linear.
You're right.
We animated everything in order. You know, yeah.
It's kind of like, and that's kind of like 2001: A Space Odyssey, sort of.
Yeah.
What else is new?
What else is new?
I got new carpet.
Oh, cool.
That's about it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, 70s carpet. Dude, new carpet on your feet? Oh, man.
Oh, you know? Baby. I went over to Amy's a week and a half ago and did this thing called baby feet, I think it's called. Have you guys heard about this? It's like this foot treatment where you put these baggies of medicated gel on your feet and you leave them on for an hour. So we just hung out and watched a movie. And then you take it off and then nothing happens. And then a week later, all the skin of your feet just falls off.
Oh, crazy!
And then you have new baby feet after.
Man.
I forgot all about it. Right,
dude, I want to do that.
A week goes by, you don't think about it. So I take my socks off, and all of a sudden it's just my socks and the skin of my feet. Wait, let's see if I can. You got to see what it looked like. It looked horrible, and Sarah was like, "What the fuck?" It was crazy.
Did you have to remember?
You forgot to tell her. You forgot to tell.
Can you see this?
Oh, wow. Look at that, man.
For a second, that looked like a dick pic.
It did look like a dick pic for a second. I was a little worried.
Oh, sorry. That's me hanging brain.
I saw wrinkly skin kind of stuff. I'm like, wait, what?
It's pink and and where it's peeling looks like it's a circumcised dick.
Yeah, that was just a second of... So you forgot to tell your wife that you did this and to expect a snake skin foot.
She was like, "What's happening? What is this?
What did you do?"
And I let it go for a long time. I was like, "I don't know. Is this bad?" She's like, "Yeah, this is bad. This is not good." I was like, "I don't know. Crazy."
I went to a tanning salon last night. I just put my feet in for 2 hours. I mean, what's the problem?
Skidly
22 says, "Y'all circumcised?"
Yeah.
Yes.
I can say yeah.
Timmy, are you? I don't know.
What's happening?
Are you circumcised, Timmy?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We're all circumcised.
I'm gonna throw something out there. I'm circumcised. I did what Trevor did, and Walter's not circumcised.
Right.
And
You don't need to out Trevor's son as being not circumcised, but I guess you're comfortable doing that. It's a weird
didn't he
thing
talk
you
about
just
that already? Did he?
Isn't
I don't
there
know.
kind of?
I
I mean,
for your sake.
I feel like you talked about it a lot, but
hasn't been established that there's no real reason to do it, right? I mean,
Now you're going to be haunted.
True. Yeah.
That's what does it.
someone's saying Trevor talked about it. Sam Hammich 808 says Trevor talked about it.
He had a story about him, like the doctor not being able to tell him which he thinks he should do, and then he asked the doctor if his son was circumcised. But like the weird thing is that I'm realizing now is like my son's probably gonna at some point be like have some question about like height, like, you know, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know, like sorry.
How is this hard? How hard is it? You clean it. You pull the skin back and you clean it and you rinse it and you're done. Does this really need like a manual? Do you need to watch a YouTube video? I can't help you there.
I've never cleaned a circumcised dick. I don't know.
I've cleaned thousands of them. It's just as easy as an uncircumcised.
Yeah.
No difference.
Oh, Dog circumcised?
I think it's a good move. You know?
Wow. Okay, yeah.
You know what the thing is like I also, you know, I always agree with Trevor on that one. Like I think circumcision is fucked up, but it also like whenever you see the protests about it, it's always like, okay, come on, guys. You know, it just feels like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like I agree with them, but also like the protests where the dudes would walk around with like the bloody marks on their crotch and stuff. It's like, I don't know. It just felt a little silly.
I want my foreskin back.
Yeah. Because also, you know what it is? It's because like, yes, that sucked. Like in some ways it's kind of, it's very weird that became a thing that everybody did. But also like dudes still have it pretty good, you know? So it's like, we can change the behavior, but do we have to walk around with bloody crotch pants? You know, I don't know.
Oh yeah, but if you're uncircumcised, it's harder to pee in a bottle. I bet. Think about that.
Or do you just make the skin in a little tube and it's easier? You know what I mean? Like fold it in a little, like a straw that you pee out of.
I know a guy in DC who got circumcised as an adult. He was like 29 when he got circumcised.
What did he say?
Not joking. He wanted it.
No. I mean, like, as far as like one versus the other, was he like, "Oh man, it's great. I love this"?
I don't know.
Like, I didn't know what I was missing. Because, like, yeah,
normalize adult circumcision is a really funny T-shirt. You need to make sure it says male. Normalize adult male. Yeah,
that's important.
You don't want to normalize, but that's a funny shirt to wear. Normalize adult male circumcision is really funny. I like
Someone in chat is mentioning there's dudes on Reddit that are trying to regrow their foreskins.
Good luck to them.
How do you
God
do that?
bless
What,
those
rub
idiots.
stem cells all over your cock, or what are you doing?
Just concentrating. Now, I made a joke about Augie, the dog Augie, being circumcised earlier. Is that a thing?
I don't
circumcision?
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Don't their dicks work like a thing comes out though? So like, what would you circumcise? You know what I mean?
That thing. You would just cut that thing.
That's bad.
It would just always be out, you know?
Yeah.
You'd get rid of the part that...
Red Rocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the aesthetic I want for my dog.
ASBX fan says 3D print your uncircumcision.
I like the idea that one person in our chat who's like commented like, "Can you guys just please stop talking about pornography and sex stuff so much?" It's like, we're back in. It's like, oh.
And she's defending herself, being like, "I wasn't super serious," but also, I'm sure several people right now are like, "Oh my god!" Like the sun is still up, and you guys are talking about fucking foreskin.
I thought of something fun. I mean, Nate has been sending us pictures that he's been playing around with, like AI art stuff.
Yes.
And so I have Nate on call here. I don't know, but I think he's going to be.
Is that what those thumbnails are of like the almost you and me faces on the YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's AI.
Yeah. We can I thought it'd be fun if we just like threw out some prompts just to see what's going on, and we can show the art as it's being made.
I love my new candle lighter, guys. I know I've done this before on the stream.
Candle lighter?
Every time it's a treat. Yeah, I have this like.
Ooh.
Isn't that cool?
Is that so you don't burn your thumbs?
No, it's just so I don't have. It's easy. It's just an easy way to like.
Okay, cool. Happy Sally says, first prompt, dog circumcision.
No,
That's a good one. Do that. Do it.
First prompt,
Do it
dog.
and then just describe it.
Dog bris.
Oh,
Dog breast.
oh my God! Yeah, hopefully the AI gets like a little dog rabbi with the curls and the hat and everything.
Sam, remember you, me, and Trevor were in like a work meeting at Imagination TV, and there was like the whole office was like in this work meeting. And I remember I was sitting across, like all the employees were seated in a U, and I was on one side. You and Trevor were sitting next to each other on the other side. And all of a sudden, like I saw him like show you a piece of paper, and then you just started like sobbing, laughing, like it was like disruptive to the whole meeting. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And then I come up to you guys after, I'm like, "What the fuck? What were you laughing at?" And he had just written on this piece of paper, "Puppy Bukkake."
No, it was not Puppy Bukkake. I remember exactly
Yes,
what it was. No, it wasn't.
What was it?
It was.
What
I
was
mean,
it?
maybe that was like one of the things that got written. But the thing that like made me laugh was we step into this meeting and it's
it
for
was the health insurance thing.
It's for health insurance,
right?
And so like in our office manager, this is like everyone in the whole office is in the boardroom there, and our office manager just hands us two notebooks to like take notes, and we instantly were like, all right, we're just gonna write notes to each other, and we're like right behind the guy. Like the way it was oriented, the guy giving the presentation was right in front of us, and Trevor kept on drawing drawings of the guys with like bags of money. And stuff like that. And then he wrote down, I dare you to, or like, he just wrote down, like, ask, I need to go to a fart doctor. Does this cover fart doctors?
I think it was like, I need a fart doctor because I have a problem farting too much.
Farting too much. And it just like hit me so hard. And it was one of those things where it was like, it just like, when I saw it, like, it just... And then the situation of knowing that everyone was looking at us, we were laughing so hard, but like trying to keep it in, that the guy who was giving the presentation looked back, saw us, and then had to like try and restrain himself from starting to laugh at these two idiots. That was like,
I was so glad to be on the other side of the room.
That was one of the hardest times I've had to like. That was like the most I've ever withheld laughter. It was amazing.
God.
That is so funny.
He did not draw any Ewok boners.
He knew how to cause problems in a lot of different ways. He didn't just have one method. Great. He was very versatile.
This is awful. Should I say it?
Say it.
Yes.
I remember there was two guys giving the presentation, a white guy and an Asian guy, and he kept on writing, I don't know why, I just trust, and then like whatever the white guy's name was more. He kept writing that.
Hey, can I read a couple donuts real quick?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep up on them. Pop Tart donated $25. Says,
thanks, Pop Tart.
Thank you. Happy Saturday, boys. Requesting a sketch I don't think you've ever shown. Start digging them up. Remember that one?
Wait. I don't remember it.
That's Trevor as like a weird old man in a graveyard, and he's like, I think he wants them to send him money. It's like he gets it's like basically the premise is this old man went to the graveyard and got on public access TV.
Yeah.
And he's on TV being like, you got to send me money or something. I'm going to start
dig them up.
Yeah. What a fucking weird idea that really works.
You guys want to watch it?
Sure.
Sure. I got to tell you, like, I think this was that one that I when we wrote that one, I think it was like when we pitched it and everything, it was like at the end of the day. And I think we were like really running out of steam. And that was one of those sketches that I think we were like, this is no reflection on how the sketch came out, but I think the attitude towards it from everyone was like, sure. Like,
yeah. I definitely remember. I remember not being stoked on it. You know, I was like not into it. I remember he pitched it and was like, okay, and then we wrote it. And I was like, all right, cool, see you tomorrow. You know,
There's also the kind of thing where it's like it's one shot. You know, it's just him talking to the camera. It's like it's gonna be easy. I like that.
All right. Let's see. It's been a while since we've done this.
Oh, there's one more donor. Let me get it. Sam Hamich 808 donated $10. Thank you. I've tried donating in the past, but it never goes through. Woo woo woo. Let's go to Mars. Yeah, baby.
Hey, all right.
We will. We're gonna do it.
All right.
Zach, when you first started talking about your foot and taking the skin off, I just watched Hellraiser last night for the first time in a while. So I just pictured like the guy, you know, Uncle Frank with like no skin on. I was like, oh man, did the skin come off your foot? No.
I just saw the second one for the first time. That movie rules.
Yeah, I'm planning on watching that soon too. I've been into demon shit. I watched Possession for the first time, which is fucking amazing. And
yeah, Possession is great.
And then Hellraiser, and then earlier today I watched Prince of Darkness, which I hadn't seen in a while. Really good.
Sarah and I quote a line from Possession all the time.
Which one?
It's when Sam Neill's like grabbing her and like I think he might be strangling her. I can't remember. But he goes, "Do you know what this is for? The lies."
Yeah, is it when he slaps her a whole bunch of times?
Maybe, yeah.
What a great depiction of like horrible relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just like what a great metaphor. I love it.
Love it. You guys can see this, but wait, hold on. Crap. Wait, I need to do something. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
He's working on it. Also, Sam Neill's just like pale and sweaty the whole time, and I thought that.
He's great.
Steve, Matt. Oh, go ahead.
Here, why don't can you try and share the video?
Who's you?
Timmy.
Okay.
Just with YouTube share with like see if that works. This worked like really easily.
Do you mean in the room we use for Trailer Boys, or what do you mean?
No. Just in the Zoom meeting. Do share screen.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, let me pull her up. Digging people up. Were you just using that one, probably? Okay. Oh, shut up. All right.
What was that?
An ad.
Oh, Tim.
Look,
They didn't pay us for ads.
Better than that.
What a fucking big fat. Okay, what am I doing? Sharing the screen.
Colonel Smegnog says, "Hey Zach, how did you get that? What the fuck are you talking about? How'd I get what?"
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Okay, and it's muted. Okay, so let me know. Let me know when it's time to go.
Go.
Did you share the audio?
Hey, Timmy, can I say it?
No, here. Hold on.
Can I say it?
Welcome
back to Dads on the Internet.
Yeah. Welcome back to Dad. Okay. Okay. Share sound. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Timmy's getting his computer figured out. Here we go. Ready? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, get in here. Hey, you guys, get in here and watch the TV commercial. All right, now listen up. As most of you know, my name is Earl Becker, and I used to run the hardware store down on Elm Street before it went belly up last month. I know, I get it, times are tough, Walmart's got the big aisles and the bright lights, whatever. I don't got time for this. Here's what I gotta say. I'm gonna start digging them up. I mean it. I got a shovel, and I got a whole graveyard here full of people that you guys care about, and I'm gonna start digging them up. Don't like it? Here's what you can do. Put some money in an envelope and leave it at my house. You know where I live. It's the house with the messy yard that used people like to bitch about at city council meetings all the time. I don't got time for that. I've had it, and I'm digging them up. Starting right now with A. So I hope you're watching, family of Arthur Anderson, beloved husband and father, because I'm digging them up. I know what you're thinking. Hey, what's this guy gonna do with all these people once he's dug them up? I don't know. Something crazy. I don't got time for this. I'm a busy man. Maybe I'll take him and, I don't know, put him in a tree. Maybe I'll put him on a bus, send him to San Diego. How'd you like that? You wouldn't. You know what to do. Money, envelope, my house. Or I'm digging them up.
Excuse me, buddy. We talked to you.
Or what's this? I don't got time for this.
That's not bad. It's cute.
No, very,
it's like
very.
it's like a cute sketch.
Fun
Why
little-
is there a lawnmower going through the entire thing? I bet there was a lawnmower that we couldn't get them to turn on.
Also, somebody in chat mentioned, was he just wearing his Jaws character outfit? I think
Looks like it. We might have shot that the same day as Jaws. It's entirely possible.
possible. I mean, I think they're both in like an upstate area, you know. So
You know, if I ever need money, Amy's in for a rude awakening.
oh God,
What are you saying?
he said he's gonna dig Trevor up.
I'm gonna dig. Hey, Amy, I don't got time for this.
I don't like this
Give
joke.
me money, or I'll dig him up. I'm
I
not
like
gonna
this.
dig him up. I'm
That's
not gonna dig him up. He made the joke. Yes. Guys,
now we-
come on.
Yeah,
You know what?
let me
People
get
are
some
saying,
wow,
wow, Sam,
Sam,
outrageous.
Thank you. Wow, Sam. Sam, outrageous.
Here's another donut.
Sam, outrageous.
Some people are telling me to dig him up, though.
All right. We're
We
doubling
miss him.
down.
Big Bob. We miss him so much. We have another dono. And Fez donated $25. Thank you very much. Put it to good use. And says, I haven't seen these. Maybe you have, Zach or Sam. Which movie would you recommend between Infinity Pool and Skinamarink? I know.
Well, I
how Zach-
haven't seen Infinity Pool yet. I'm actually seeing it tomorrow night. But I have seen Skinamarink, and I'm gonna go ahead and confidently say Infinity Pool.
Okay. You liked Skinamarink that much that you're like, save it. Don't rush it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Save for that special occasion.
Wait, let me see if
What are you doing now?
like. I was just I'm chatting with Nate about making AI art. I want to see this all dog brisk.
Oh, okay. Somebody says Barbarian Oscar snub. Yes. Right?
Yeah. Although I
You
am
know-
nominated for a couple of Chainsaw Awards.
I was going to say, man, those came out yesterday. And you're nominated for, like, goddamn every category. Well, not all.
No.
A lot of
Well,
them.
I guess every category I'm eligible for.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You guys got movie, director, writer, makeup, I think.
Makeup and Best Supporting Actor with Justin.
For Justin. Oh, great. That's great. I mean, Chainsaw Award is way cooler, especially if you win one. Like, because it's like a regular looking award with a chainsaw cutting it in half. I think
That would be fucking awesome.
because I watched they did a stream
Everybody
on
in
the-
chat, everyone can vote. So, chat, if you've got nothing to do right now, go to Fangoria, vote for Barbarian for those Chainsaw Awards, man. That would be awesome. I would love to get one, and vote for
Yeah.
Justin.
So wait,
Dude.
did you
They're very cool. Oh my god.
Did you hear about, or like you saw that the Oscar nominations, obviously, right? So have you heard about this controversy over the I think it's the Best Actress category?
No, what's the controversy? I know nothing.
So really quick, let me Google this.
I do think Mia Goth should have been nominated. I think that's crazy.
For the Ty West movies?
For Pearl, yeah.
She got nominated for an Independent Spirit Award.
Yeah.
So the for Best Supporting Actress, it's Michelle Williams, Fabelmans, Kate Blanchett, Tar. It's not showing me every single one of them.
I like how you really punched the Blanchett.
Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett.
Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett.
Who is in everyone or everywhere, everything, everyone.
Is it Michelle Yeoh? Is that her name?
Michelle
Yeoh.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Everything, all the things, all at once, all the time. Michelle Yeoh, Anna De Armas blonde, and Andrea Riseborough for To Leslie.
Okay.
Now, To Leslie is apparently it's a movie that has grossed in total, I think, $27,000.
Okay.
Okay.
And the whole thing is that, like, apparently Andrea Riseborough is like friends with a lot of people, and like the week of the nominations had all these like, hey, come over, like these screening parties, and invited all her friends who are Academy voters over to watch her movie, and everyone like voted and got her in when no one has seen this movie and no one like knows of this movie.
I mean, that's all every Oscar nominee ever does. That's all it is it's the studios throwing screening parties and like bribing Academy members to come with big elaborate dinners and bullshit. It's very expensive.
And,
Well,
as far as not knowing the movie, you should just travel to South Dakota and hear people talk on the radio about the nominations the next day. What is this everything all the time? What is this movie? What are any of these movies? None of them have Kevin James or robots, you know?
But this
Actually,
one is
everything all
one
went
that
down.
like film buffs don't know about. This one is
Right.
like so under the radar. This is one that people
Yeah.
haven't seen the trailer for.
What's it called?
To Leslie.
Great title.
And I
I
mean, like
thought you
that,
said something else for a second. I was going to watch it.
oh, that's the number 2, and not Leslie. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I get it. All right. I found a picture of a chainsaw award. Let's just look at that real quick because they're pretty cool.
All right.
Here we go. This is a guy. He won last year for Night House or something. But anyway, so that's what it looks like, Zach. Look at that. Looks pretty dope.
Oh, that's
Through a
awesome.
skull. Wow.
Yeah, it's like a golden, and I think it's on a little pedestal thing too. But that'd be fun to win, right?
That'd be very cool.
Or if you're up for a couple for yourself. So you should, if you want a couple.
Santa Kula says, Zach, not knowing how to fuck at the end of Miss March is the best ending of all time. What an insane thing what a crazy opinion.
I don't
the
even
best ending
remember.
ever is when that kid Eugene doesn't know how to fuck.
Is that how it ends?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But no, well, it is. But we tried it, but then Trevor vetoed it, and it didn't make it to the cut.
It's like you get back with your girlfriend.
It ends with like a sex scene, right? It's like, is it good? Is it good? And it's like clearly bad. She's like, it's okay.
Man, we love sex scenes like that.
Yeah.
Because none of us know how to write a good one because we haven't, anyways. We're all like, what would a pleasurable sex scene sound like? We're like, I don't know.
I think it sounds like this like stepsister stuck in a washer machine. That's what I think sex is. No.
The votes are in, and America loves stepsisters in equipment. Oh man, it would be so funny to do commercials for porn, but with that voice.
Oh my god, that would.
Everybody's talking about this girl getting blacked.com.
Getting what?
There's a porn website called Blacked where it's like white girls and black dudes. But
Oh god,
This is
terrible. It's fine, but it is kind of terrible to me to like. That's the specific,
It's very much a play like on like the feline Feline Feast commercial that we did. It's kind of like that.
Oh,
It's
Feline Delights.
Feline Delights, where it's like all of a sudden this commercial comes on and it's like everyone, like the reviews are in. Everyone loves Get Blacked. What's Get Blacked? Oh, it's small white girls getting fucked by and the numbers are through the roof. if you know a guy, you know a guy that has watched and masturbated to get blacked, and then like cuts to like a guy next to his wife on the couch, like, I don't know.
I don't. Yeah.
Millions and billions of dicks agree. Stepsisters.com is a great cummy website.
That's
reminds me of when
so weird.
That is, yeah. Well, it reminds me when Trevor and I had that porn channel, and they had ads on the porn channel, and I think I've told the story before, but it's so funny. The one for the dick cream, this, you know, the guys talk about this dick cream and how it'll make your dick bigger or whatever. And so it's on a hardcore porn channel, so in the commercial, they just show people fucking, right? But the best part is when they come back to it, like the first shot was him like this. When they come back to it, it's a full body shot, and he's pantsless and jerking off. And he's like, "Guys, you're gonna jerk off anyways. Use this cream." It's like, wow. It's like I felt lied to. It's like, no wonder you seem so into this product. You were masturbating the whole time. Anyways, and I remember that guy's name, Randy Spears.
Oh,
what a great porn name, man. Anyways.
Royal Rumble is today. That's in 45 or 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Are they cutting into our viewership?
Yeah, probably. I'm bummed because my friend throws a really good Royal Rumble party, and I can't go because of this, but I can't even go late because I got RSV. Got that RSV
What is
virus.
that?
Oh, yeah, right.
It's like a cold and flu kind of thing, or what is it?
It's like a cold, and it's like for adults mostly. It's just like a bad cold. For babies, it's really bad. And so for the last 2 weeks, I've been like just basically holding Wally, because it's like if we put him down to sleep, he'd get all this like chest congestion and couldn't really breathe. So basically, like he had to like sleep upright for.
Jeez.
Is he okay now?
Weeks. Yeah, he's fine. He's good.
He's doing well. Okay, good. That's a bummer, man.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
And I'm mostly because of I have to miss this Royal Rumble party. Someone
asked,
you
is that
really
where they
into that
make
stuff?
the royal family fight each other? I would watch that.
I
Well, not anymore, because the one I would want to see fight the most just died. But yeah.
So me and my friend would always throw a Royal Rumble party, and we came up with like the best way to watch it, which is you sell off. You basically like bet on it by selling off numbers, because they don't announce the order of the wrestlers going into the thing to begin with. And so it's really exciting because you'll buy a number, you'll buy like 15, you'll buy like at random, you put $5 in and it'll be like 15, and you at 15 they might be like John Cena enters the ring, and you'll be like, oh, maybe John Cena might win. Or they'll be like, you know, like
Arn Anderson!
the crazy trash man.
Right, yeah. When I used to watch wrestling a little bit in like high school, I always remember like the first half an hour of the wrestling shows was always just like some fucking guy and fighting someone who's just a little bit above just being some fucking guy. You know, it's just like Arn Anderson versus Ernest the Cat Miller. I remember their names come just like, what the fuck are these guys? Where's Hulk Hogan? You know, but
Yeah, Ernest the Cat Miller is not exciting.
yeah. Isn't the cat? Your name's Ernest? Come on, you gotta fix at least one of these things, buddy.
So to plug the show, I put up on Twitter, hey, we're doing a show today. Does anyone have any ideas what we should do? Would you guys like to hear some of these ideas?
Yeah,
Yes.
that sounds
and I
fun.
retweeted you and also got some ideas, so you go first.
Oh, what are they?
This one's for you. Is that live auditions for Zack's next film?
Yeah, you could each do a monologue, and if it's really good, maybe I'll think about it.
Okay,
You wanna?
I'll
who
go
wants
get
to
my
first?
measuring tape. I'll be right back. I got a great idea for a scene. I'll get my measuring tape.
Okay, great. Go get it.
If you Okay, go ahead, Sam. Oh, you're trying to...
I'm trying to think. Well, like what?
It's like our Mad Apple sketch all
monologue-
over again, or whatever it was.
What monologue could like get everything? You know,
Just freestyle.
just what? Wait. How about this one? All right.
Sam has the loudest keyboard I've ever
I
heard.
know, it's funny, right?
Intentional. It's intentional.
Yeah, you always
It's
keep saying
intentionally
that. but,
loud.
Like, what's the intention? It's supposed to be loud.
I like.
That's
the
how little kids make decisions. But that's what you're doing too. You wanted a loud keyboard.
It's like you get in someone's car and like your sheets are vibrating and you like can't even drink water and they're like, it's supposed to be like that.
You want to hurt me?
You want to hurt me? Go ahead. I'm an easy target.
Oh man.
Wait, is it planes, trains, and automobiles?
Yeah. You want to hurt
I
me?
can't believe I just got
Go right
that.
ahead.
You want to hurt me?
Makes you feel better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. Could be a cold, hard cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Fuck. Can I start over?
Yeah, you want to start this over, Sam? This isn't going great. Let's go again from the top.
I don't know. I'm
Hey, Sam, you gotta slow it down a little bit. You know, make every line count. Slow it down a little.
You want to hurt me? Go right ahead if it makes you feel better. I'm an easy target. Yeah, you're right. I talk too much. I also listen too much. I could be a cold, hard cynic like you, but I don't like to hurt people's feelings. You think what you want about me? I'm not changing. I like me. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get.
All right. The best part of that scene is like he rolls over, and then when he comes, he sees him peeking, you know, and he like undermines his whole speech. Remember that at the end? He's like, great.
Okay.
Well, okay.
I got one. Ready?
Okay, go ahead, Timmy.
This is a monologue. Yeah, I knew Lotso. He was a good toy, a friend. Me and him, we had the same kid, Daisy. I was there when Lotso got unwrapped. Daisy loved us all, but Lotso was special. They did everything together. Never seen a kid and toy more in love. One day we took a drive, hit a rest stop, had a little playtime. After lunch, Daisy fell asleep. She never came back. Lotso wouldn't give up. It took forever, but we finally made it back to Daisy's. But by then it was too late. Something changed that day inside Lotso. Something snapped.
Wow, heavy.
That's
Story?
Very heavy.
Toy Story 3, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
okay, yeah, okay.
That's a clown.
What
It's
character does that?
It's a little squeaky clown guy.
Oh.
I can't remember who plays him in the movie. I don't know. Anyways, so
I haven't seen Toy Story 3 before, I think. I don't think I've seen that one.
it's a good one. 1 and 2 are like really good. 3 and 4 like good.
Which is the one where they get like trapped in the arcade machine at a pizza parlor?
That's the first
Like
one.
that. Oh, it is?
Yeah, and the second one is when Woody gets kidnapped by a toy collector guy, and that one's got a lot of great bits in it. Yeah, but Toy Story 3 Toy Clown.
Somebody says don't watch 4. Is there a fourth one? Are there 4?
Yeah,
Toy Stories?
there's a fourth one. It's all right, but they didn't need
Wow.
to make it. You know, one of those things. Okay, the voice of Chuckles the Clown is Bud Lucky. Who is Bud Lucky? He's just some old guy. Oh, he's an animator, and so he also did the voice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, well, now we know that.
Doesn't seem fair.
Oh, should we go back to what we were doing and reading your suggestions?
Yeah. What else?
Yeah. Okay. Kiss.
I got
we
that
can't.
too. And, you know, to that person, I want to write back like, well, fuck you for never watching the streams, or you would know we're never in the same room. But
Or
we can
you would
kiss
know
them.
we're always kissing.
Huh?
That's where I thought you were going with that.
Yeah.
We're always kids. Like, well, I mean, let's be real. No one needs to ask us to kiss.
Live read 1-star IMDb reviews of WKUK and half-star letterbox reviews of Barbarian.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Trevor and I used to read 1-star reviews of Miss March a lot.
Oh man.
It was fun and sad. It hurt, but it was fun. Like,
pain plus time.
Yeah. It's funny because I always told myself like I would watch Miss March again for the first time if I ever made a movie that was good, and I feel like I did with Barbarian. But then Trevor died, and now I can't watch it because it makes me too sad.
Oh man.
So I'll just like never watch it.
All right, let's see. A lot of 10 out of 10s here. Oh, here we go.
You're looking at
is this a Whitest Kids review?
Whitest Kids, and this one is from January 2008. So while the show was
the time,
yeah. Quite possibly the worst sketch comedy show ever, worse than SNL. Usually, when I watch sketch comedy, there's occasionally a funny line, a cute look, a pratfall that makes me laugh. Even if the sketch is bad, there usually are a few seconds in it that are okay, even on the horrific SNL. Not here, though. I watched part of the marathon that IFC had for the show, and I was genuinely shocked at how awful this stuff is. There are no laughs in it at all. No one. From a comedy viewpoint, it might actually be the worst sketch show ever. The jokes
but
are
that's just from a comedy viewpoint, though. That's just a comedy.
Yeah, what does that even mean? So funny.
The jokes are on the level of a 10-year-old, and it seems that was the point.
Okay.
I guess you just don't like it then, man. There was not even a slight chuckle. No smiles, nothing. 0 Kelvin. 273 degrees below zero. Not funny.
Is this still all one review?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Like, this is a loser. This person.
Yeah.
And like,
look, I don't care if
like,
someone doesn't like us, but it's like,
like,
dude, what are you doing? You know?
Okay.
Sorry, what'd you say, Zack? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Zach?
Sorry.
Oh.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Paragraph 2. Many will disagree on my review. Many will say, go watch Friends or Two and a Half Men. For the record, I dislike both shows. They will say, go watch your reality TV in your mom's basement, loser. For the record, I don't watch reality TV. My mom doesn't have a basement, and I'm not a loser.
This guy's amazing, dude.
My mom doesn't have a basement is
My
such a
mom
weird
doesn't have a basement, and I'm not a loser. Okay?
My mom lives in a trailer park. For the
For
record.
the record, my mom lives with Matthew, and he's pretty cool.
Many will call it the greatest sketch show ever. Many will call this brilliant, out there, edgy, pooperific. Yes, Whitest Kids You Know proudly carries on the tradition of coprophilia that is very hip in comedy today, exemplified by the Timmy Poops His Pants sketch. Genius.
I'm impressed with his use of the word coprophilia.
Yeah, we don't have any coprophilia specifically, though, do we?
No, not that I know of.
I remember when Jay Boogie had me watch some at his house once, but we didn't put any in our show. Yo, you want to go watch the duty tape?
Genius.
No, you're going to put it on anyways.
Genius, true art, colossal, stupendous, the greatest TV show ever made, the holy grail of sketch comedy, the pinnacle of comic genius, the Taj Mahal of hilarity, etc., etc. And they are all absolutely 100% wrong and deranged just because something isn't mainstream or because it's out there doesn't make it great. People really need to wake up and have some standards. This stuff is scraping the bottom of the barrel. Sincerely, Fred Armisen.
Oh! That's so ridiculous, dude.
That review is an emotional roller coaster. Because you start out like, okay, haha. And then it's like, whoa, this guy's
This guy needs a hug, dude.
Yeah,
This guy
and then
needs
at
a
the
hug.
end, it keeps going. I'm like, this guy needs like a hug from a therapist who then writes him a prescription. You know, like, whoa.
I would say that this guy seems whitest kids you know phobic. Where
Yes.
he seems like he or
He's
she.
a cockphobe.
They like they secretly love. Like they spent a lot of time being like, people might say this is the best thing ever. You know, like.
Also, like, what is he like? Okay, I know you don't like Whitest Kids. I know you don't like SNL. I know you don't like Friends. I know you don't like Family Guy. Okay, what do you like? Wow.
Wait.
That was great. Find another one.
Oh man, this one is just a link, but I don't think the link works anymore. But the funniest thing about it is its title is rubbish, and then it says warning, spoilers. Like, what's it spoiling?
I don't know.
This is a picture of
like
trash or something.
The ending of this sketch is bottom feeder swill. As a fan of sketch comedy, e.g. SNL, Kids in the Hall, I was looking forward to some witty satire with a talented cast. Unfortunately,
Wrong place.
Unfortunately, there was none of those qualities on display when I tried watching Civil War on Drugs. Episode? EP? EP period? I don't know. After 15 minutes of expletives hurled in every direction, wretched acting, and 1/10 as funny Beavis and Butthead dialogue, which I detested anyway, I killed the YouTube...
What does he say?
Which I detested anyway.
Which I detested anyway, and then, comma, I killed the YouTube feed. Like, this is a review of someone watching our show illegally on YouTube. Abysmal performances, low witless dialogue, depressingly incompetent storylines, and thoroughly unlikable characters are all mixed into this miasma of submoronic.
Okay,
Miasma.
here's the deal.
Miasma?
These people using these big fucking
miasma.
words, it's like, these goddamn nerds aren't who we made the show for anyways.
Of submoronic ineptitude. Sorry.
Yeah, we made it for people who are also submoronically inept like us, you know? Come on.
Yeah. In order to prevent permanent brain damage, I would advise viewers to swipe left on the blankest kids you know. Ouch. You have been warned.
It's just funny. It's like, who goes online and spends their free time like doing this? It's like
That's the thing is like...
the joke is
most
on you,
people.
man.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, you know,
That's
I have a Letterboxd account and write reviews of movies, but like if it sucks, I don't really say much, you know?
I don't think I've ever gone on the internet and written a negative review of
Yeah.
anything. I'm trying to
I
think
just
if
don't
there's
really see-
ever a time I did that.
Yeah, I just don't see the point of it generally, you know? And when I say that I did do it sometimes on Letterboxd, it's like I hardly ever give anything a negative review because I feel like I see the value in, at least something of value in most things, you know? But like... I don't know. You guys, should I do some half stars of Barbarian? Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Zach?
Wait,
Yeah,
really
sorry.
quick, and we can go back to this, but someone says, know why this exists, and this is from 2009, and it says, go look at the reviews, count the number of mid ratings right here on IMDb. Can't find any? That's because every reviewer gave the show 1 star or 10 stars. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good sign.
With Device.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing is looking at the half-star reviews of Barbarian, the first couple are not in English, so I'm translating them. So this one is a half-star. It says, Pésimo horrible me fez mal, which is, I believe, Spanish. I translate to bad, horrible, made me sick.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, I mean, didn't you kind of want to make people sick? I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what this one is. Oh, okay. This one is en pensar que tem gente que realmente considera ese dos mejores filmes de terror do ano pasado. That says, and to think there are people who really consider this one of the best horror movies of last year. Yeah, a lot of people. This one just says, please no.
That's a good review. That's a good
this
review.
lady says, disturbing. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
This one, these are all short. This one says, this was some garbanzo beans. I don't really understand that, but go ahead and take that as a comment.
Find a long one. Find an unhinged long one.
Okay, here we go.
I know they must exist.
I can normally enjoy a bad movie as much as a good one, but this was genuinely the worst movie I've ever seen, and not in a good irony. It says poisson, maybe the irony poisoned way. I don't know. This movie made my skin crawl and caused restlessness in my body to the point where it actually felt like I was experiencing opium withdrawals again.
This is great. This is a good.
With every
this is a
fiber
good
of my
review.
being, I wanted to leave, but I just couldn't look away from this train wreck. I think the director was in full-blown withdrawals, actually, the way nothing correlated or made sense. It felt like one big hallucination. And then that was all in quote marks.
That's
and
a
then it
positive review.
Yeah, and then it just says the Druth, which Drewth. I don't even know what that means. Maybe this person's name is Drew, but I don't know.
Thank you, the Druth.
Yet another frustrating installment in the long tradition of horror films that depend on characters with supernaturally bad decision making, which I know is that's like one of your the whole
That's
idea.
fair. That's fair.
Right.
I can't get mad at that.
And I get when people get mad, talk about that, but also you kind of like have talked about why she does, but you've talked about how the decision making.
Sure, I have my own internal logic, but if it doesn't work for the audience, then that's a failure.
That's totally fine. So then they go on. Maybe there's.
I just want to say, like, that's sort of a pet peeve of mine is that, like, when people are like, oh, that person, like when people. Sometimes people are like, I wouldn't make that decision. And it's like, yeah, you're watching a horror movie.
Right.
If you were that character, that you'd be in a horror movie. Like,
also, I think everybody who says that, like, I wouldn't make that decision. It's like, motherfucker, please explain your entire adult life to me and tell me all of your decisions. Because I've made some stupid fucking decisions, and I cannot watch that woman go in that basement and confidently 100% say, I would never do that. Because I've done some stupid bullshit, and so has everybody. You know what I mean?
I have to ask, if you don't think you're in a horror movie, and a person you have a crush on is right down at the bottom of the stairs saying, help me, are you going to help them?
Especially when they're
tall, that you would help them.
A tall drink of water like Billy Skarsgård.
And also, hey, earmuffs if you haven't seen the movie. Earmuffs if you haven't seen the movie. I'm about to spoil something. But, like, that impulse of, like, oh, don't go in there. He's gonna do something, is what you want them to feel. Right. Because you're about to subvert that with the mother coming out of nowhere. Like, they're not like, obviously, there's a 6 foot tall naked woman down there. Yeah, obviously, idiot. Like, that's the yeah.
Man.
So this continues, and I don't know. Yeah, so they say, maybe there's some commentary about how women are indoctrinated into being helpful to men at their own expense, and how men are raised to assume that everything will just go their own way so they don't have to worry about the consequences of their actions. But ultimately, this movie is about a bunch of fucking morons being fucking... Oh! Then they dropped the hard R, being fucking hard R until the movie ends. It completely ruins any investment in the characters to realize that the answer to why the fuck are any of these people doing any of these things is, the plot requires them to be sacrificed on the altar of the obscenely brain dead. Fuck this movie. Fuck the writers. Fuck the director. The cinematography was competent for the genre. Then again, it's a horror film, so that isn't really saying much. And there you use all your credibility out the goddamn window. You know what I mean? The first couple sentences are like,
amen,
all right, making good points. And then, well, first of all, they dropped the hard R, which is like, come on, trashy. But then it's like,
but they still have credibility.
Well, maybe, but not really. But like it. But I mean, any shred that may have been left. That last sentence is like so fucking bullshit. So yeah. Anyway, so that one's funny. I thought it was going to be boringly just kind of normal, and then they started saying "fuck everybody." Okay, can I read one more? This one's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. OMG WTF. Felt like a crap submission for some weird Hollywood insider landlord gore Oscars I never want to hear from again. Also, terrible acting and use of suspense.
I disagree.
Well, me too. But so here's the whole sentence. Also, terrible acting and use of suspense, and every other reviewer is lying to you, ? And then in parentheses, on plane to NYC, only gave it 0.5 because the system wouldn't let me give it 0.
Why do you have to throw in I'm on a plane to New York? What the fuck does that have to do with
Maybe it's because they're on their phone or something, or just trying to sound important. Also,
sorry, I just burned my
Letterboxd-
mouth with some coffee. Sorry, hang on.
Yeah, it's like, what?
My
Oh no! Why did I type
that?
that?
Oh, sorry. I'm in first class on a plane right now, so I can only give it half a star. But also, that's bullshit, because Letterboxd lets you write a review without entering stars. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Anyways, I thought that one was pretty funny.
I like that. That.
Guys.
Yeah. What's up?
Nate has come through here.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
Is Emily losing her shit, dude?
yeah. she's just like, ah!
She's just better like, ah!
So I have these dog bris pictures, which somehow
boy.
I think include us.
I'm a little worried. Is this going to TOS? It sounds very TOS-y.
No, there's nothing that's TOS. I mean, I don't even think they have a rule about dog dicks. And
well, we're about to find out.
This is a reference. If you're just chiming in, this is a reference to a conversation we had earlier, and in no way we have the utmost respect for the Jewish faith, and we just
what is about to happen?
I don't know.
No, I
Why
just
are you doing this?
I just don't want to seem like we're being disrespectful to Jewish people.
Why would we? Oh, because the bris. Oh, the bris.
Yeah.
We're all circumcised. It happened to all of us. We can all handle it. It's all good.
Yeah.
Before you do it, several people in chat saying we've seen dog dicks on this stream a lot of times.
Oh yeah. I'll go get him right now. I'll go bring that little dick out here. I don't give a fuck.
Can you guys see that? Oh fuck! Chat can't see it now.
Wait a minute. Did Nate just make these?
Yeah, these are that's AI. Wait.
That is insane, dude.
Yeah. Okay. This one. All right. Let's see.
So, Dancers with Tacos says, Zach, what do you think of? Oh,
Nate says, "How do I make a marker on the live stream to make sure to edit this part out?" Wow, what is this?
That's
you make it
amazing.
bigger, Sammy?
This
It's
is
like a little
a.
square.
This is 3 guys as dogs attending a bris.
Okay,
I
so
don't see the
that.
bris angle, but it's weird. So this guy looks like Timmy with the beard.
yeah, a guy looks like me. There's one that looks like Nate, one that looks like Sam. I don't see any
Oh,
Zack.
the guy in the top left looks like Timmy.
Yeah, there's 2 that look like me. Because in the
None
bottom
of these
left,
look like me, do they?
I don't see a Zack.
No. Yeah. All right. So
They all
this,
look like
Is there a way to
you
make
guys.
the picture bigger, Sam? Okay.
oh
look
yeah.
at
Do
that.
you want me to?
Yeah, it's kind of a little square floating right in the middle right now.
Yeah.
Well, look
yeah.
how that dog has weird legs. Look, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs.
Yeah, they're
The
always
dog in the
bad
bottom
with that
left.
AI. Like, people always have 12 fucking fingers. You know?
It's so
So wait.
weird. Ew, look at this guy's thumbs.
yeah, but, dude,
Ew, look at
his
this
thumb
guy's
looks like the
hand in
tip
the
of a
bottom
dick.
left.
What?
What the fuck?
All right. So this one is a moil performing a bris on a dog.
Yo, I like the old timey moils here. This is great.
I'm
And then
amazed
that-
at the
that
lighting.
last
I mean,
one.
it looks really good.
That
this
last
one-
one is terrifying, though. Look at how the last one is a dog moil almost, right?
Yeah.
It's like
This
a
one-
island of Dr.
Oh, yeah.
Mohoyo Road.
This one is next one is a dog as a moil performing a bris.
Oh wow, dude.
Those are beautiful. That last one,
The last one's like pretty great.
love it. But look at the fur on the dog in the last one. It's so weird.
Yeah, it looks like fingers.
Yeah, that's creepy, man. But these are great. That second one of the dog with the little muffin or whatever on a dish, I would like put that up in my house.
That is so strange. So he just made these out of nowhere.
He just typed in that prompt and the AI made these.
That's
I know. That's just so insane to me.
We're gonna do this all. Every single
All right,
one of
and
us.
this is Dogs at a Bris. Is this last one?
Okay.
Very dogs playing poker. This one.
Yeah, dude, look at the little hat on that one. If you wore a hat like that to a bris, would they make you leave? Excuse me.
There's lots of hats at Bris.
Oh yeah, because yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. Look at the in the bottom right. Look at the painting of the dog cat. Like
What
the
the
animal in the
fuck?
painting. That is weird looking, dude. Wow.
That's like, yeah. And then bottom left, the brown and white dog. I don't know what's going on by its ears, but it's got like this ridge. Look at that.
All right, Nate.
Yeah.
Can you do a series of dog RoboCops? Like RoboCop as a dog. See
RoboCop
what
as a
happens?
dog.
Wait, RoboCop as a dog fighting who? Like
Fighting
Terminator as a dog.
Rudy Giuliani. And I'm
Okay.
gonna have to
Great.
go at 5:30. I have 15 minutes. I don't know if he'll be able to do it in time.
Hopefully.
No, you
Oh,
can
hey,
do it quick. I mean,
Should we look at some fan?
A dog RoboCop fighting Rudy Giuliani. I want to see that.
There's a little tiny bit of fan art, like 3 things. You guys want to look at those?
Throw him up there.
yeah. Go for
Okay,
it.
cool. So I'm gonna have it in my virtual cam. Then you just make me big, right?
No, you can just do the share screen. They've.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. Sure. I was set up for the other way, but whatever's easiest for you. So let me see here. Modify. Read. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here comes fan art, everybody.
Nate says, Sam, check the last one I sent you.
Okay.
And Sam, don't eat on stream. Crazy. Insane.
I never knew that was a rule. Anyways.
Well, you can't slurp noodles into your mouth on stream. I'll make that rule right now.
Okay, so here's one by Gravy Robber.
Pretty great.
For some reason, it's hold on, this is being weird. It's not letting me do the other one. So maybe okay. Anyways, here's Gravy Robber, and
like
great
it.
drawing. It kind of when it's in just gray and white like this, or black and white, it kind of looks erotic. Like look at me and Darren's faces.
I don't get that.
We're getting splashed with this substance. You don't think Darren's face looks like it might be from pleasure, not pain?
No?
No? All right. I mean, look, I've snuck around and watched Darren come a lot, so maybe that's just why I. Anyways.
Okay. All right.
It's not. Hold on, I gotta see. It's not like doing this. Okay, so then, is this sharing? Can you guys see this? There's tattoos.
Oh, that's awesome. I see
Okay.
it.
So these guys, Men at Work posted this. These 2 best friends got this tattoo together.
That's cool. All right. These guys seem good.
Tattoo artist did a really good job.
Yeah.
And then last,
He did it right. He's doing the shades.
Yeah, and it's
good.
And
It's
also
legit.
the second picture's backwards, but he got it exactly right on both of them. So kudos to him. And then continuing that, someone else's friend made this poster for him, and that's pretty good.
I love this.
I
It's
do.
really good.
I love that.
You know
like,
what this looks like? This looks like the Rwandan movie poster.
Yes!
Or
Oh, yeah.
Ghanan or whatever.
or what's it? Turkish or yeah, definitely one of those. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
happy birthday, James.
I think it's from Ghana. Yeah. Those are great.
really funny.
Yeah. It's awesome.
So that's all I got. So that's the fan art today. So
Cool, man.
good job, everybody.
And Timmy, I dropped something in chat. Do you want to show that? Share that? Chat the
In our chat.
the Zoom chat. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, where did it go?
This is another one of the.
I'm being a dad on the internet right now. Okay. What is this now?
This is
Oh my God.
pretty
okay.
much. I think this is what we were looking for. You know.
This is very.
Wait, I don't see what you guys are seeing.
Here we go.
Oh.
I mean, that's wow.
Wow, it's so interesting.
Wait. Look at his hand holding the thing. Both hands. Look how many fucking fingers.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow.
And look at that weird penile blob on the other hand. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And look at the tongues. What?
And they all have like multiple tongues.
I didn't want to
weird.
look at that. I'm gonna have fucking nightmares about these dog tongues.
Well,
It's like you're shrooming. It's you know what I mean. It's like you're hallucinating.
Yes, definitely. What the hell?
All right, where's my RoboCop dog?
People are saying they
Rudy
can't
Giuliani?
see. They can't see.
Oh crap!
Oh man, come on, Sam. Come on, dude.
Sorry. Why? It was just.
Don't
working
yell
a
at me,
second
man. I
ago.
did my part, chat. I did my part. I'm not trying to
let
throw
me-
us. I'm just trying to show I did my derelict of duty.
I don't know why it was just working a second ago. We just have to.
Everyone's being like, "Is this a bit? What's going on? Why are you guys being so descriptive?"
Here, wait. Can you stop the share?
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
I'll do it here.
Okay.
Oh, what? Man, this was just working, and then
A Slim G says, look at those huge tits." Yeah, we should have said that. Like, wow, those are the best tits I've ever seen in my life.
You don't see a penis glisten that often. You know, that's really glistening.
But it would glisten when it's next to those kick-ass tits.
Yeah, man. A lot of ropes.
Ropes. Wow. Kick-ass
Rope.
tits. That's my new band. Everybody.
All right. I don't know why that broke the thing, but it did.
Try
Do you want
it
to? Yeah, try it again.
Okay. Yeah. What do
There
got
we
now?
go. There we go.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Hey!
Count the fingers, everybody. We got 6
Okay,
fingers
so-
on each hand.
I can't remember everything we said, but yes, the fingers are horrible.
The
And the
tongue's
finger-
very weird. Yeah.
Yeah, the tongues, that's the tongues to me, it's like, that's not cool to look at, you know? Yeah. It's, you know, in some ways, I feel like every time I go on Twitter or something, I see a bunch of people arguing about AI art and whether it's okay or not. But to me, it's like, it's just so fucking weird that I think it's like fine still. You know what I mean? Like, because it always
I'm not
comes
into
off
it.
a little off. What's that?
I don't like it.
I think, I mean, I do lean that way. Like, I think I don't want to, people be, I mean, it's a way to steal art in, you know, in a way. Or
I feel like it's very soon it's going to completely devalue human art. That's my fear.
That's a problem. You're right. But I mean, I just think it still looks fucking weird. So like, do you think people don't care about that enough to like go with AI art instead of human made art? You know what I mean?
Know.
I mean, it might like make like the value of like an actual painting, kind of, like bring some value into that. If so much stuff is like just, you know, digital kind of, hey, this. But like the thing is too is I think it's a tool, and I think that you know, it will never exceed what we're doing. Because it
here's the thing. I can't draw that. You know,
it needs us but it needs someone who draws in that style to be the source material for that. You know, it needs those images to go off of to make what it's making.
I don't know, man.
that's the case right now.
As of now,
Mm-hmm.
I think it could come up with some new shit pretty soon.
And the Skynet of dog fingers.
Yeah, it needs
man.
a reference because it's just taking a like, here is the like, you know, like we're gonna take all these pictures of dogs, all these paintings of dogs, all these pictures of Briss. It's basically a search engine, and it's gonna go and it goes like, all right, there's usually a hand here, and there's usually a finger here, and usually something that looks kind of like this here. If you ever watch it like spell anything, it spells everything kind of weird and wrong.
Yeah.
Weird.
Do we have the Robo Dogs or no?
Oh, here, let me
Is
check.
that just a
Let me
fantasy?
check. Oh, yeah, we got it.
All right, let's see that shit.
Unreliable Sasquatch says,
down.
"I'm with Zack on this one. I thought it was a masterpiece painting, but now that I know it's virtual, I'm turned off."
Yeah, man. The helichoppers are
keep
fighting
talking.
back against Skynet. This is just death, Sam. Pure.
Hey, how about
absolute
some donos? There's been more. Let's do it.
Yeah, do donos. I'll do it.
Okay. There's a few. Okay. Job interview with a vampire donated $20 and says,
Job interview with a vampire is fucking funny, dude. That's a great name.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Always want to know what was your guys' set list. They donated $20, so thank you. And
thank you.
They say, I always want to know what was your guys' set list for the Aspen Comedy Fest.
Oh, I can remember most of it.
Any sexy stories from winning it? Huh?
Job interview guy. Movie pitching guy. Pirates, the bucket of boners. You know that one, like.
Line leader.
Slapping? Did we do slapping? I know we did the dating. Sam, you and me doing the dating sketch, which is on the live episode. What else did we do?
I might have the set here, like from the old emails.
We might have done. Dinner vote. That's what it's called. Thank you. We might have done dating game. Did we do dating game? I think we did.
Did we?
I think that was the finale. I'm not sure.
Okay, here's what I got. Aspen set list: movie pitching guy, motorcycle mama,
right? Yeah.
Crying, which would be
the clam chowder one.
Yep.
Right.
Gross out spectacular. And then dinner vote. Is that the you and Sam one, Zach?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what this says. That's just from an email chain of me and Trevor talking about Aspen. It starts with me being like, because we were going to do it at some other show, to practice, and it's me.
Yeah.
The first part of the email is me being like,
such a fun time, like getting all that ready at UCB and doing that right at UCB, and then getting accepted to Aspen and then going. That was such a blast, dude.
Sam, do you remember the night we found out, me, you, and Trevor went and did a bit at some club in New Jersey for that girl Melissa that we would do? Not Melissa, but another Melissa. Do you remember that? And that was the night we found out, so we bought cigars on the way home.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah.
I have 5 minutes until I have to leave. I guess I'll never get to see a RoboCop.
No. Here we go. Here's one. It's all like it doesn't know where to put the RoboCop in. And where to put the Giuliani in.
These are great, though. These are fantastic.
Oh, my God, dude. This is amazing. God damn it. I hate that I like it.
I know, right? But it's like...
this.
It's also just ridiculous.
Oh, my God.
Because the humor is not coming from the quality of the art. The humor is coming from what we asked for and what came out,
Oh, wow. Look at that.
This one they're fighting. Now they're fighting. Why does it think Rudy Giuliani has it's kind of like built?
I love Rudy Giuliani in this next one. But
Okay.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Then he's doing this like weird squat,
Yeah, what the fuck?
And what are these people in the background watching? There's
look at the dog's that one, look at the dog's skin on his face.
And why does it say MTEE?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, all right, there's going to be writing here. We don't know what it'll say. So we'll just throw
and it looks like kind of a little Canadian flag under that, and then like a weird American hand on the shoulder. Very strange.
Also, the robot dog has too many fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone says, Crinkle Cream says, it stands for My Tits Feel Edgy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Now, speaking of edgy tits.
Okay, so it's like a fire hydrant dog with glass.
Oh yeah, it is like a fire hydrant dog.
But it's like Rudy Giuliani dog also.
Yeah. This is
this is so trippy, man.
And the letters. Look at the letters. Yep.
All right, so here's the funny thing is like so there is like use for this though, is like kind of like inspiration and things like that. Like I was like let me get this, let's hide this. I was using it, and I was like, oh, what can I do? And I teach these sketch classes, and I'm about to start new
All right,
ones.
take it off, Sam.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut it. So, I am going to start a new one. So I was like, oh, I should, make a website for this. It would make it a lot easier to do all this stuff, make it move a bit faster. And so
What are you talking about? What's happening right now?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to
stalling out.
I'm looking for my
go, and somebody was like, "Do donos before Zack leaves." I have a feeling.
All right, do donos. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I started to. Okay, so we did the $20 from Job Interview with the Vampire. Thank you. Zack's Darkest Secret donated $10 and says there's two that are that are the same thing. I don't understand this. Anyways, Zack's Darkest Secret donated $10. Thank you. And they say, Zack, it's amazing that you're an Ellen DeGeneres super fan. I admire how you emulate her life. You named your dog Augie just like her. You're abusive to your coworkers, and you both enjoy a short haircut.
Okay.
What other ways do you honor Ellen? And then they submitted a second donation for $10 under a different name, Joe Biden's Dusty Queef. Okay. And they say pretty much the same thing there. How else do you try to be like Ellen? So I don't know.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, great bit.
Great. I'm glad I was rude to Sam to hear that.
Whatever. People are, but thank you for your donation, of course. But,
all right.
Hold on and hang on. Donated $10 says getting on in time for dogs at a brisk. Totally worth a donation tomorrow. Thank you.
There we go. Thank you. Hold on.
All right, wait. So, is there more?
That's it.
Timmy,
but right, Mrs. Lippman's in the top says Timmy's giving this asshole a platform. You're right. I guess I didn't need to read the comment. You're right.
All right.
But they did donate $10, and we appreciate that.
So I was playing around with the AI art thing, and I was like, how can I use this? And I was like, oh, I do the sketch class. I want to make a website, and I was like, what should the website look like? In I shit you not, I gave it the prompt: modern website sketch comedy class landing page. And this is what I did not enter anything else besides that. And that's what it made me.
Wow. You are a cliche.
I did not enter a picture of myself.
That's you, dude.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Dude, that is really weird.
The computer knows what you are.
Yeah.
You've just become...
This guy's one of those cliche sketch writing teachers.
Yeah, exactly. Someone would look at you and be like, what's that guy look like? It looks like he teaches sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like somehow the algorithm is like, what does a sketch comedy teacher look like? Probably has brown hair, mustache.
Later, dude.
See you, Z.
Bye, Dad.
Fun time.
So, I believe...
Oh, no, that's Zack's off.
Yeah, I'm going to finish my salad. Yeah, we're just both eating as soon as we leave. This is so good. Wow.
Isn't that
I
weird?
believe we're getting Darren sometime soon, possibly, right? Should I text him?
Maybe text him, see if he's going to stop in.
Hey, D Money, we're just wondering if you're going to stop in to the stream, ?
Oh, Big D.
Big D in the weekly top 40. So Sam, how you doing, man? What is your least favorite thing about parenthood so far? Least favorite. I don't want to hear about how much you like your kid. What's your least favorite?
I mean, it's the like. It's just not being able to do anything. Like it's just it's that thing, if you like to do anything, like when you want to do it, having a kid gets like just destroys that. Like,
right. And it's like, and my kid, I can, she can stay at home. I don't have, and I'm a single parent, so I don't have her every night because she goes to her mom's a couple times, but he's still on the road, so we'll see. but it's even still, it's like, yeah, it's but you also, yeah, I agree with that. And what about, what I was just, and I still am sometimes, but just so convinced all the time just that something horrible was going to happen. Like I'd check on her when she was asleep all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my god,
I mean, we
always thinking everybody's going to die.
We just got through like this whole RSV thing where it is like we're taking videos of him breathing and we're like, oh, he's breathing hard, and you're not really supposed to, like, especially when they're like younger than a year, like be asleep holding your baby, but we kind of had to do that, but yeah,
right. Yeah, Rosalind Danklin says the baby dying paranoia is real. Yeah, just constantly, and it just sucks. And you get out of it, and then they can move around and just put themselves into danger, so it's a little different. But I don't know why I got blurry. Okay, but yeah. Sid scares the fuck out of me. Yep, that's for sure.
And then it's also tough to I get the cliche of you can't save a relationship with a baby. Like I get that. Right. I got that before I had a kid. I got that. Mm-hmm. But once I had a kid, I was like, oh, because it is also like all of a sudden 2 people have the same most important thing in the world.
Yes.
And they're, when you both have that, like, most important thing, when it's 2 people living together, mm-hmm. like, not even like in a couple sense, like just like 2 people living together. It's now 2 people deciding, hey, this is what I want my home to look like. And there is so much conflict because of that. Now, all of a sudden, if you took like pride for my dwelling, pride for where I wake up every day, and replace it with the most important thing in the world. Yeah. It's that much more complicated.
Totally. And I don't know, and it's weird, because I don't know what it's like for both people to have the same priorities when that happens, So I really don't. Well, fuck it, it's true. And but I mean, everybody likes the kid, but there's there's choices that get made that are like, are you putting her first? And like everything I do since my kid was born, I'm thinking about her, even though I do lots of fun things still and, have a good time. It's all still about that, but, I'm bouncing on a yoga ball right now too. But,
like someone said, Timmy, get off the Sibian.
Yeah. And you know what? To that I say, fuck no. Do you think I bought the Sibian to not write it on the internet? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Sure, it might get back to them that I was like, well, they didn't like the kid as much as I do. But I mean, I'm not saying that exactly, but I'm saying choices get made that don't put the child first, and that's and I think it's hard, but but it's but fuck it, I don't need it, because I've done great just raising a kid by myself, and I did admit one time to them that my daughter had done something that I definitely know she learned from them, which was cleaning the house a bunch when I wasn't home. Wouldn't have been me. But, and my parents lived nearby, and they helped a lot, especially when she was a baby. I'd be like, hey, can you not hold her like that, or can you not do this or that? And my parents would always say, like, hey, it's not my first rodeo, buddy. It's like, okay, But you know what? But you haven't been in the rodeo for 30 fucking years, and the horse you're on has been dragged behind the shed and shot, So it's like, fucking listen to me. Yeah. Mrs. Lippins at the top.
Hey,
did you tour
it's
still?
Not your rodeo.
Exactly. It's my fucking rodeo. And I'm going to ride a Sibian. So Mrs. Lippins in the tub says, did you tour still when your kid was new, Timmy? Yeah, and so she'd be at my folks' house or with her mom. And I would send her, this is a cute story. So I would buy postcards everywhere we went and write them to her and send them to her. And, she was way before she knew how to read, right? And she was still a baby for someone. But so, but then, last Whitest Kids Big Tour was 2013, but I've done lots of stand-up shows in between then. And every time I would go out, I would send her postcards when I could. And so, when she was a little older, like I did stand up one place and I came back. She was like 4 or 5 years old. And then the next day, like one of the postcards I had sent to her was in the mail. So we go out and get it. And she didn't know how to read yet. So she's like, I'm like, what do you think? She was maybe like 3. I'm like, what do you think this says? She's like, I know they all say love daddy. And I'm like, yep. She goes, this one says, I love you, Margaret. I miss you. Love daddy. And I'm sorry I didn't bring back a horse. And I was just like, okay, so this girl, this whole time, like every time I come back from tour, she's like at the door, like, I know he's going to have the fucking horse this time. And I was just like,
this
man.
This is the week. This is, yeah.
It's just such a great thing about like how kids don't know how to communicate yet. And like, she just like this whole thing, like she doesn't quite know what I'm doing out there. And she doesn't know, she doesn't know I don't have fucking horse buying money. She just doesn't understand.
Yeah.
You just don't get it, y'all. All she knows is she would like a horse and she hopes that I bring one back.
Yeah, it is so weird. You really like think about like what is the world if you know nothing? If this is your entire world, what does that mean? And like what are the implications of this being your everything,
Right. It's it's a trip, man. And to really try and consider what they're fucking thinking about is, I just think there's like I feel like there is an existential horror, almost a surreal value to babies and what's going on with them that we just don't always think about, because it's like, what the fuck is going on in there? You know what I mean? It's just so interesting to me.
Yeah. I mean, I think Wally's just starting to get to that period where he realizes if he doesn't like something, he can just like cry super hard.
Yeah, they do realize
we'll
that.
try and make whatever right. So
yeah. Wait till he figures this one out, man. Sitting in his high chair sometime. Watch me. Ready? Oh, let me get that for you, buddy. Oh, let me get that for you, buddy. And it goes on for fucking 2 hours. Just wait till that happens. But that's why everybody, and everyone says terrible twos, but that's not true. 3 is worse because they're a little more cognizant of what they're doing. So 2-year-olds will throw crazy tantrums but not really know what they're doing. 3-year-olds will still throw those tantrums but know what they're doing. And that's why they're fucking sociopaths. Like 3-year-olds are like just fucking terrorists. Just like, man. But whatever. I just was on stage last night. Like I always say on stage when I talk about parenting, if kids and babies were ugly and not cute, there would be stacks of them left on every street corner in the country. Think about it.
Rather than some.
Yeah. Right. All of them would be. Not just this. Yeah. I can't just. There was a point when she was screaming once as a baby and she's in her car seat. And I just remember it was when I still lived in Portland. I'm looking out the picture window. I'm just kind of swinging her in her car seat. It's like 4 a.m. I'm just looking at our car in the parking lot. And I just remember thinking like, you could open the car and just put her in there and like lock the car and go inside. And I was like, no, I can't do that. But obviously I never would have even come close to doing it. But just like, that thought when it's just like, 4 a.m, it's like, I can't, just, oh. Yeah. Someone says I remember this story. Yeah, I've told the story before. But.
I'm excited because my son is I think, aside from aside from the whole like the breast milk thing with Emily and like needing her for nutrition, he's like, I think very comforted by me.
Aww.
And like he falls asleep on me a lot, and that's one of the point, Sam.
Right, I think it's
very nice when your kid can like snuggle on you, and
I feel like there's a dad thing there too. Heartbeats, maybe, I don't know, but I think that's a thing. Yeah, but no, you're right. It's nice. And someone says, Drake H96 says, man, I wish I was capable of love so that I could meet a nice girl and have kids. I've got good news. Let's just leave it at that. I think we get it. Hiplop PC says, Timmy, we met after a show one time in Boston. You locked me in a car and left, and I turned out fine. Well, see, there you go. They're fine. Cool. You know.
Hey, give us dating advice, Timmy. Bro, who wants dating advice? I've got good dating advice.
Yeah, Sam is successful, but I have not had a successful relationship. So my dating advice is don't.
Any dating questions? Highlight it. Highlight it in the chat. Abby Sally, do you need dating advice?
We asked Timmy. All right, well, fine. I'll just say, I honestly don't know. Honesty without empathy is cruelty. Someone told me that once, and it's true. And then also, make sure like that you just like, you know, get your fuck on. You know, you gotta make sure you're gonna fuck, right?
I mean, whatever. No one's, you know, like, here's the thing. No one is entitled to something from someone else. You know, you're not,
yes.
Like, just because you're on a date with someone doesn't mean they have to do anything you want them to do, just because you're paying for dinner, just because you're so attracted to someone doesn't mean they have to go out with you.
Right.
But also,
unless you're a white male, you just make them. Anyways.
But also, at the same time, you know, like they can't make you do. You have your own boundaries, and you don't have to like hand yourself over to please someone. That's not what this is, you know. And I think there's a lot of time in my life where I was like, oh, like, to be successful at dating, you have to make people happy, and you have to make people happy by being the person they want you to be. And you definitely, like, you know, put in some effort. Right. Definitely, like, you know, don't be like, well, I don't fucking wash my pits every day, so I'm not gonna. No, like be the best version of yourself, but don't, you know, allow yourself to not find everything this person does completely charming.
Yeah, you know, well, and you know, it's important to be open to and realize when there's going to be things they do that are not great, but that you can still be like, that's fine. You know what I mean? Because, and I feel like the last girlfriend I had, I got there, and it just got hard because of distance. But someone also asked, what's a good food for a first date, like romantic food? And I mean, maybe it's because my last girlfriend was Italian too, but man, Italian food, fuck it. I don't know, man. Maybe it's tomato sauce and cheese. What do you think, Sam?
There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of slurping in Italian food. A
lot of this, like that.
You know, I mean, it depends. It depends.
It does. It does. Sure, man. I think anything good.
Date ideas in Los Angeles. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, you know, it's if you are not doing a dinner date, this is a fun idea. If you're doing a day date, did Timmy just log
No, I'm still
off?
here. I'm still here.
Wait,
I'm chasing. No.
There's this lunch place that I really like called Spoke. It's a bicycle cafe, and it's right near the LA River. And it could be a good thing to like go to Spoke and grab some food and then go for a walk along the LA River. Or you could even rent bicycles if you're feeling that down for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of like a food place in a place. What is that racist shit about Sam? Right? Above my head. Oh, that's an autographed George Clinton poster.
It says racist shit.
It says it's George Clinton as a worm, and it says "Meet Mr. Wiggles, the worm, go wiggle." George Clinton, and it's autographed by George Clinton because 1 year for I didn't make the poster. George Clinton made. They're like,
yeah, it's fine.
The poster made. 1 year, Trevor's father-in-law got him tickets and backstage passes to George Clinton concert.
So you didn't get to meet him?
Yeah, we got to meet him for
Oh, you did?
like
Oh my God.
for a second.
Was he high? I feel like he's high a lot.
Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? You know what's a really good show is Tales from the Tour Bus, the Mike Judge thing.
No, I haven't heard of it. He like basically gets people to like tell like road stories. But it's kind of more than that. It's almost like a like behind the music for these, like the first season it's all country acts, and then the second season it's all funk acts, and they're talking about George Clinton. And apparently George Clinton, they were subjects for Timothy Leary, like some like Harvard grads. Whoa.
Some Harvard grads went and saw their show and were like, or Harvard students, and they were like, hey, our professor's doing this study, you guys should be a part of it. And so that's when they first started doing acid. And then, like, not long after, they were, like, trying to get to their show, and they were all on acid, and they, like, took some turn. I forget what state they were in, and they just saw zombies everywhere. Like, the Walking Dead. They saw zombies everywhere.
Wow.
And then realized they were on the set of Night of the Living Dead.
So they would have been in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is really cool. Someone asked where's a good first date place in Watertown, South Dakota. I know that's a joke, but I do have an answer. Dempsey's, which is a brew pub and pizzeria. And I mean, I've had East Coasters visit me and eat there and say, like, this pizza is like fucking amazing. Because the guy, it's like a stone oven, whatever you call that. And so he went to like pizza school, and the pizza guys there go out and they like take part in like contests and stuff. So they know what they're doing. And the brewers also win awards, and so do the bartenders for making cocktails. So it's a good place. It's a good vibe. And the original owner, who's now, his son is now the owner, but the original owner sometimes is there in a kilt. So look at your date kind of horned up, see a 70-year-old man in a kilt.
Oh, you know what's some good advice I heard once about how to ask someone out? And it's a little like counterintuitive in a way.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, don't go up to someone and go, hey, do you want to go see a movie sometime? Go up to them and go, hey, I was going to go see this movie this weekend. Would you like to come?
Yeah.
Like, go up to them with a specific plan. Because then you're not, like, putting out this thing where you're like, accept me right in this moment. Like, or, like, where they go, hey, what if I don't want to go do this thing? Like, what if I don't want to go out with this person? You know, like, you give them that out of, like, oh, I'm busy that night. And usually, if they say, if you say, I forget what I was going to say. I honestly, my brain just went
shit.
dead.
Okay, so Harry's is good. Lippman's at the top. Harry's is a good spot there too. Someone asked, is that a virtual background of your own room? Yes, because I don't have the computer over in my favorite room, which is the den. So someone asked how my house is. So I put that up. And then also, someone says, any sexy Lake Kopesca stories? That's the lake in Watertown. And yes, I went skinny dipping there when I was like 18 or 19.
With
that was
me and
before-
all my best guy friends.
Yeah, just me and Casey and Drew. No, there's girls there, but nothing cool happened to me because that was before I had any idea how to do any of that. So none of it happened to me because I hadn't been on television yet. So, anyways, Pixar didn't happen. Dude, these pics would be on fucking parchment. It was a long time ago. And yes, we do have a pizza ranch here. But Harry's would be a good spot for date too, except they have those fucking TVs everywhere. So many good places here. Like, hey, this is a great place. Let's put TV everywhere. It's like kind of kills the romance. The sushi place here, which has pretty fucking good sushi for being landlocked. They don't have a bunch of TV everywhere, and they're super cool. That would be a great place for a date here too. I don't know if any of you people even fucking live here. I don't know why you're asking, but anyways. Yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. What the end of that was gonna say was usually if you ask someone out in that way of like, hey, I'm gonna do this thing this week. I'm gonna go see a movie this weekend. I was thinking about going to. I really want to play some mini golf, and I don't have anyone to play. Would you want to go play mini golf on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like. Yes, or like, oh, I'm busy that night. But like, if they're busy and they do want to go, they'll be like, but I'd love to some other. They'll tell you,
yeah,
hey, keep asking me.
And that's when you whip out your dick.
But like, I feel like when I was like starting to like ask people out, I didn't know that because I didn't go that way because I was like. Thinking like, oh, if I ask them a specific thing, that gives them the opportunity to say no to me.
Yes.
You want to give them the opportunity to say no.
Right. So yeah, you want them to be take part in this.
Yeah, you want it to be an easy decision for them. You want them to think about you, you know?
Yes, I agree. Someone says, Timmy, what's a good place for a date in Akron, Ohio? Here's the thing, is we could find that out quickly.
Oh yeah.
We've got people in Akron, or not from Akron. Now he's still he's out there still, right, Sam? But anyways, and someone says, "What about the?" Okay, there's some funny plays on what you're saying. Someone says, "Thinking of skinny dipping Friday night. Want to join?" And someone says, "Hey, I'm planning on watching my grandpa's shoes this weekend."
It's called In Gramps' Shoes, okay?
Oh, hold on. Timmy, what's a good place for a date in Sparks, Nevada? We have an answer to that one, too. The fucking place we played with Flogging Molly in 2006, where we got Sam and Zack were doing I think you were trying to do dinner vote, and somebody threw a glass of whiskey at them. So, whatever that fucking place was, take her there. Get rowdy.
That was wild. What a wild time.
That was a wild time. Timmy, have you ever been in a fight? Can we hear the story? No, because I'm a great comedian. We work our way out of fights.
Timmy, I have a question for you. Someone was talking about this in the Reddit recently, and they asked, this is one of those things that you'd probably remember. They said they were doing a show in... or they were at some venue and they saw a wall and they thought Trevor had signed the wall. Mm-hmm. And I asked if it was because I think the only time and they said, I was like, where is it? And they said Rhode Island, Providence.
Okay.
And I think the only time we played Providence, Rhode Island was when we did
Toad's Place with Foggy Molly. Wasn't it called Toad's Place? With Foggy Molly, right?
I thought it was Lupo's at the Strand.
Oh, you're probably right. Then we played a place called Toad's Place, so that might have been in Connecticut. In that town that invented the hamburger. You know that one.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Is that where Yale is?
New Haven?
Yeah, there you go. But okay, yeah, you're probably right. But we only played one time in Providence, as far as I know. Yeah. So, and you know what's weird?
So the question was since it was the Flogging Molly tour, was Trevor on that show? Do you think?
Was he not on part of the Flogging Molly tour?
Because he went to go shoot Revenge of the Nerds, right?
Was that? Okay, well it's possible he wasn't on that leg of the tour. You're right, but it could have. I'm not sure if he was there or not. He was on most of the tour, but then he had to leave. I think like just a week early or something, because he was part of a reboot of Revenge of the Nerds that never happened. So, and his character was great.
Amish.
Yeah. He was Amish kid on his Rumspringa. And apparently it was just kind of like drunk and high the whole time. You know, Trevor plays that very well. Yeah. People are asking where Darren is. Okay, we wanted to get Darren. He's still doing some family stuff. He's probably not going to show up tonight, but I'm sure he'll be on the next one. So don't worry about it. And I should be good to go for things. What is Trailer Boys tomorrow?
90s Part 2.
Cool. I'm doing D&D, but I will show up when I'm done. So.
Oh, I think Nate can't do it, so I think we'll have to do it after.
We started at 9?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. At my time. By the way, for fans of Buggerson and Myers, and for Sam personally, so I've started DMing for my daughter and 2 of my brothers, and it's a different campaign. Then I'm using another boxed campaign, but then after that, I got all the real books, so I'll be doing some real shit after that. But so this boxed campaign also starts in Phandalin, and it's like at the same places and stuff that you guys started at, so it's kind of fun.
Funny.
And when we started, my daughter was like, she is an elf rogue, and you know, there's these background things that we did where it's like you roll and you see kind of what your character's background is. And so hers says she has some sort of a game with her. And my daughter, being 11 in 2023, says, okay, so can she have a Nintendo Switch? And I said, listen, I want you to feel like you can make whatever choice you want, but I'm not DMing another campaign where someone suddenly has a CD player. Like,
to which she said, what's a CD player?
Yeah. She's like, what?
You mean a cell phone?
Yeah, what the fuck's the matter with you, Dad? Yeah. But so she's like, I'm like, what if your character like has like a wooden carving of a Nintendo Switch? And then my brother, who's a bard, is like, he's like, I have a double nut guitar. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. No, I want a flying V. I'm like, how about you have a flying V lute?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, the flying V loop makes some sense.
Right. So if you had a flying V lute, would it be 2 chambers then?
2?
No. You know, like the lute's got a big bucket. The body is bigger, right? So would it be 2? It would look like a nutsack, right?
Oh, you think it would still like it would just? I think it would have the neck of a lute where it's like straight and kind of, and then be a flying V.
Oh, okay. So
or like an acoustic flying V.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Okay, this is a bad drawing of a lute, but basically this is like a lute from the side, right? So it's like oh shit, sorry, it's the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like there's the neck and like, you know, it's a big thing, right? So I'm thinking that a flying V lute would have to look like this.
Abby Sally says, we started this stream talking about circumcised penises and ending by talking about balls.
Yeah. Okay, see, do you see that? I feel like that's what it have to be, right? Because as the noise comes from the chamber, so you're gonna do a flying V loot and have to have 2 chambers that look like a dick and balls, right?
Well, I mean, you know.
I need answers. Who's a lutologist?
Or a luthier.
Luthier. Well, we do know one of those too. He does not live in Akron or Sparks, but we do know a luthier.
Wait, I want to see if flying the mandolin, and I would think it would look like that.
Are there flying V mandolins? Okay, so a flying V lute though, because a lute has that bucket chamber thing though, right? So yeah, so
or wait,
a little.
Let me see.
So, let's see if now it's gonna just show you a cock because that's what it would look like. Okay, flying V lute.
And there are acoustic flying Vs.
Right.
And that's, I mean, like that bucket is like that like, you know, circular part is just like the, you know, like there's guitars that are built in that way, you know. It's just something that like that doesn't like I think there's lutes that don't have that bucket part.
So you can still make it a V. Okay. Well, for my campaign, I'm just going to say you have a dick-shaped guitar. And, well, my daughter's going to be playing, so I can't say that either, I guess. But, you know what we were doing for this one is I got a grid and some miniatures. Those are cheap and really cool. Like, they're really well detailed. The D1s are $4, and they get these tiny little miniatures. They're so fucking cool. And, yeah, you know, we have, like, an RPG nerd store in my town, so that you can go there and rent the paint room and then just go and paint your minis. So I told my daughter to go paint our stuff sometime. We did that together. It's like we could, I don't like painting. Oh, I'm kidding. No, we will, but that'll be fun. But you know, so the Boys and Girls Club here has a D&D club, and she kind of had bad experience at the Boys and Girls Club before because she says it's too loud, which is true. But I think, you know, she does maybe want to join just so she can be part of their D&D group. So she had,
This is a fun comment. Sam, favorite bass players. John Paul Jones, Geezer Butler.
Geezer Brothers from what? Black Sabbath?
Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Let me.
Also, John Entwistle.
Oh,
here's a good answer. A couple good answers.
I'm blanking on his name, but from the band.
Yeah. Was it Rick?
Rick Danko.
Is it Rick Danko was the bassist?
Yeah.
See, the problem with the band is all those guys played like 7 things, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah. McCartney is great.
McCartney. Someone says Bootsy Collins. That's a good answer. That guy fucking shred. Even though he's a dick now. I think he's a dick now, right? Anyways, Chris Novoselic is a good bassist. Fat Mike as a punk kid. Love Fat Mike. Let's see. Les Claypool. That's a good answer. That guy that died in Metallica. Cliff Burton. He was good.
Oh, Cliff Burton. I just watched a documentary about Metallica a couple weeks ago called Murder in the Front Row. Not about Metallica, but about the thrash metal scene. Oh, I mentioned this last stream.
Oh, you did? Yes, I remember we talked about it.
We were talking
Someone
about
says,
Slater.
remember when Zack helped Flea save a coyote? Yeah, that was a great story.
Yeah.
Good story. He's a good bassist. Who's the bassist from Rage? They're good.
Oh, yeah.
And the original, the first bassist for Guns N' Roses.
I gotta say, like, one of the funnest, one of the times that was the most fun that I've had on stage is there's this cover band night that Dave Lyons, one of the guys that did a Yacht Rock, one of the Yacht Rock guys.
The Yacht Rock show.
Yeah. Puts on this this night called Bring Your Own Cover Band. and it'll be a bunch of comedians. We'll throw together these bands and do like 4 songs. It's really fun. Like Andy Woods does a lot of them. And there was one where me, my friend Wade, my friend Kelsey, and my friend Zack all did Rage Against the Machine. I played bass in it, and playing a small show to about like not too. I mean, it was to like 50 people. In their late 20s to 40s, and playing Killing in the Name Of, and at the end where just yelling like I was playing bass, but like everyone was everyone was just yelling that back to us, and the energy there, it was that was the top. That was the best. I had so much fucking fun doing that. It was a blast.
Who sang? Well, that one doesn't have a ton of vocals.
My friend Kelsey. We had a girl singing, doing the Zack De La Roca part.
That's good.
It. Yeah. Which
Someone
was just great to have, like, yeah.
That sounds like a good time, man. I wish I was in a band, but sometimes I wish I had learned guitar or drums or something. Someone says Ray Manzarek is the best bassist. I just am instantly turned off by the Doors, so I don't know. What do you think?
Ray Manzarek's the keyboard player, isn't he? And he will play the bass parts on like the organ. I still think he would consider him like an organist.
Hey,
right?
Prince didn't use bass, right? Prince didn't use bass.
Prince, like, as like himself didn't use bass, or the songs didn't have bass?
I don't think he had.
I'm sure they had bass.
He didn't generally do bass, did he?
Like him personally, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't think he played bass, but did his music. I thought I heard somewhere he tried to not use bass, but I could
really. I don't know.
Yeah, he was a fucking weirdo, so I could be wrong. Cool guy. Chris Squire from Yes. Oh yeah, fucking Geddy Lee would be my favorite bassist. No problem. Fucking ripped it. Prince did do bass. Okay. Prince shreds the bass? All right, cool. I don't know. I figured I was mistaken. That's why I brought it up. So, but I love Rush and Shameless. And I know it's like, oh God, fucking nerdy dudes that love Rush. That is like who likes Rush. Like just the biggest dorks alive. But, feel comfortable in your own skin, everybody.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite? Who's my favorite racist? I don't know. Probably one of my grandpas. I don't know.
Good answer.
No, wait, my grandma. Because I know she definitely said some shit when she was in the nursing home and had a nurse from Africa or somewhere, and she apparently said some kind of interesting stuff. And she used to, she was like pretty progressive and all that kind of stuff. But then you get old and you get put on medicine, and it's like, I'm just gonna be fucking crazy now, So I think that's what happened there.
I've got pee in my eyes, says Peter Hook of Joy Division. I assume this is us, the bassist conversation.
Yes, still the bassist. Not no, it's racist. Joy Division.
Yeah, well, they chose that name, but yeah. I just think it was a dark name.
Almost sounds like you're hoping for that, Tim. Okay, A, don't call me Tim. Well, you're not my fucking dad. And you think I'm hoping to fucking be rotting my brain out in a nursing home and turn racist? Or turn more racist? Because, white people are all inherently a little bit. So. But anyways, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to die at like 80. Just kind of fucking just walk into the sea, right? Margaret, my daughter thinks I'll make it to 125. Oh, JSBX fan says, Timmy, no ska bassist you'd recommend. Okay, Chris Diebold from Emmy through 30 is a good bassist. Oh, Blue Meanie's bassist is fucking awesome. What's that guy's name? I can't remember. Anyways, Blue Meanies were very talented musicians, and their bass is fucking awesome. I can't remember his fucking name. Anyway.
I got a funny ska bass story.
Oh, yeah? What you got?
When I started playing bass, this was like, like maybe I was like a freshman in high school. I went to a specials show, and there was like a meet and greet after, like the line, you get like everything signed, and I went up to the bassist from the specials, and I was like, "You're like the best or like you're my favorite bassist," or something like that, and he was like, "I just put my fingers where they need to be."
Their weird sense of humor and their attitude, like, that's perfect. That fits right into that,
Yeah.
That's great. You said it was the specials, right?
Yeah. It's the old British guy. Yeah. Cool. So
Watertown, South Dakota punk scene had some good bassists. A lot of walking bass lines. Should we stop?
Yeah,
I do need to eat dinner.
Yeah, we have stream tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Any stand-up bass?
Oh, the dude from Reverend Horton Heat's good. Who else is a good stand-up bass player? Oh, there's this ska band. Here we go.
Jimbo, I think what was his name, right? Jimbo?
In Rev, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably made them do that. There's a guy that lives here who I feel like makes his sons do like pompadours and cuffed jeans and stuff. And it's like, if they grow up liking that stuff, fine. But I feel like Reverend Horton Heat is probably the same way with his bandmates. Like, okay, we have to roll up cigarettes in our shirt sleeves and everything.
Oh, what was the dude's name in Ben Folds 5?
Ben Folds?
No, the bassist played the upright bass.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a ska kind of punk band from Switzerland called the Peacocks, and it was kind of a rockabilly ska thing. They were great, actually. That reminds me, I haven't heard them in a long time. But anyways, they had a stand-up bass guy, and he was good. Then there was that band that got popular and kind of ripped them off, The Living End. Remember that? We'll roll on with our heads held high. Yeah.
Jaco Pastorius. That's some good jazz bass for you.
Oh boy! Victor Wooten from Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. You know that band? It's like one of those just like talent bands.
Robert Sledge was the guy I was thinking of in Ben Folds 5. Yes.
Oh, there you go. Bella Fleck.
Double.
Or no, Vic Wooten. I mean, yeah, he was. Hey y'all, my name is Vic. I can play my bass without using a pick. It's a great song. It goes on for longer than that. Good. Yeah, Wooten is insane. Carl Alden says Wooten's insane. Method 40 Mad said, I saw Wooten live last year, got a picture with him. Fuck yeah. Those guys are cool. They do a really good cover. I don't know what the name of the song is, except it's from the old Beef, It's What's for Dinner music. And I feel like everybody knows it when you say that.
Thoughts on Percy Sledge? Go.
What's Percy Sledge? I know the name. What is
Percy Sledge? When a man loves a woman.
Yes. Yeah.
He was one of the first Muscle Shoals artists that like got them notoriety.
Thoughts on Justin Roiland? He didn't play bass.
He did not play bass. It's funny. Like,
probably needed a different another hobby. What now?
Last time we were that got brought up, and it's funny because I was like, yeah, there's this stuff about him going to court, and I didn't know that there was all this other stuff about inappropriate messaging.
Right.
At the same time,
yeah.
I am not an authority on any of this stuff, and I don't think anyone really is, unless you're there.
There's a lot of ladies saying stuff, though,
But there is, but yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows?
And so I saw someone earlier like, Tim, you should try to become the new voice of Morty. It's like, no, I don't want that job. You want to talk about, like, I like our fan base. You know what I mean? I think our Whitest Kids fans are like 99.9% chill. I'm not getting involved in that McDonald's sauce bullshit. No way. Especially, I would imagine there's subsects of that fan base right now that are being extremely awful.
But wait. So people think you should do Morty. I think I can do a Rick. Should we do Rick and Morty?
Steal it. Oh God, Sam! I don't know. Fucking Jesus Christ! Oh God, Sam!
Oh yeah.
You just
Timmy,
killed my mom!
know,
Oh my God! You killed 16 different versions of me! Oh my God! Okay.
All right, grow up, Timmy. Or Morty.
That would happen a lot. Oh God, Sam! I mean Rick! Oh God! I haven't seen the show in a long time. Pickle Sam, everybody. Pickle Sam. It'll be a great character.
What I can say though is that the few interactions that I've had with Justin have been he's been cool. He's been nice, interesting.
But you're not a young woman.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But I'm just like that's the only like thing I can give to you. Actually, having some personal experience with the situation. You know.
Did he do all the voice? How many voices did he do? Did he do Rick?
He did Rick and Morty.
Oh, so they got to do both of them. He did. I mean, how are we going to go on as a country?
H96.
What?
Says Drake H96 says. I think what Sam's trying to say is he's innocent. Thank you.
Oh, Chris Co. I was about to say what Chris Co. was kind of saying, but like, how are we as a nation supposed to move on without new Mr. Poopy Butthole material?
Yeah. Do you know who hates Rick and Morty?
Who?
All those people that did the 1-star Whitest Kids reviews.
Why? What? What's the correlation?
They it's a poopy show, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Man, Trevor hated Rick and Morty, did he? I mean, personally, I have no horse in this race, and I would say I think that show is great in seasons 1 and 2, and then I think it kind of fell off, and I have not watched anything since 3. But the other thing to think about when something like this happens is that the show was not made by one person. And there's a lot of cool people. I know a few people that have written for it. I'm sure Sam does too. And, there's people that you don't want to see lose their jobs just because someone's a fuck up. And, so hopefully they can figure something out. And, hey, you know what? Maybe they figure something out and they can keep the show going. And maybe it'll get a little bit of that first 2 seasons energy back, too. 'Cause I think they had a really good tonal balance there that I think they lost.
Curdled Smegnog says, have you seen Dan Harmon's baby raping sketch? Those guys seem sus as fuck. Look, again, I'm not saying anything for or against Dan Harmon, but I am going to say that, like, that sketch, I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about, but it was something that was made when we made our show, and it doesn't absolve us from anything that we're saying that might be off the top, but there's a different context than if you did that stuff now. Like, and
what are we talking about? They're talking about because they did a baby raping sketch a long time ago?
Yeah. There was like a channel.
It's just like when
there's a
that
channel
fucking right-wing nut job tried to get James Gunn in trouble for like 10-year-old tweets that he had already apologized for.
It was, Dan Harmon did a Channel 101 show where it was like someone had like the like limitless ability, the like, I'm completely like I'm super smart, but every time he had to do it, he had to rape a baby to do it.
Oh.
And that was the show. Yeah, we did a sketch about someone masturbating to a baby picture, but it was his own baby picture.
Right. No, it was his wife's. Remember?
Oh, it was his wife's
baby picture.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? They were like, Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Oh, we did make a sketch about raping Gandalf to death. But here's okay. I'm gonna go soon. Here is another donation. Kyle Two Shoes donated $10. Says, "Here's some dollars for my 3rd and 4th favorite whitest kids." Just kidding. I love everyone but Zack equally to Mars. Thank you, Kyle. Sort of. So,
It was him making fun of Dexter. It was he could solve serial killer mysteries, but he had to rape a baby every time or something.
Oh, I don't know. So I'm ready to go. We're gonna stream tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Looks like 9 Central, so that'd be 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, everybody. And it's 90s movies.
90s
So
movies. There
trailers?
was just so much the first week that we did it again.
Are we just gonna use the list again, or are we gonna do a new submission list?
I mean, people can still submit, but
Right.
the stuff that we didn't read is also included.
Cool.
Oh, whoa.
Well, should we raid somebody?
Evan J. Stern. So Crisco says, can you guys raid Evan J. Stern? He plays Rolled the Skid on Letterkenny. It's been a while since I've watched Letterkenny. Who's Rolled the Skid?
I've never seen it. It's
Oh,
one
it's
of those
really-
shows that I see my friends talk about too much, so I don't look at it.
It is funny. It is very weird how it is like everything is kind of like a locked off shot and almost like really like said like a play almost like it's like all like really fast paced and the Skids are the druggies. He's the side. Oh yeah.
And there's a user in
Okay,
chat that's been
cool.
asking us to raid them to that_Hannah says raid me, so that's an option as well. I don't know what
All
they're doing.
right.
Somebody, I want to address one question someone asked a long time ago in chat. I noticed, and someone said, Timmy, you should let your hair go white so you can look like Geralt the Witcher. To which my reply is, you guys think I'm fucking coloring my hair? I let myself get real fat again. I am basically a slob. Do you think I'm gonna color my hair? No. I have a couple grays. I know when I eventually cut it short, I'll probably have a lot of gray hair. But
think what
the point is,
They should ask you is to stop coloring your hair black.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they say let your hair go white. Like, well,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it implied that like I'm not letting it go white. It's like, well, yeah, I am. But anyways, in response to that, yes, I can't wait. I fucking can't wait to have gray hair, silver hair, white hair, whatever it is. You know?
Bitcom says paint it white. Let it be painted.
Dude, kids are dyeing their hair gray. I was at a thing last weekend for my daughter's robotics team, and kids are dyeing their hair gray. I don't remember that being a thing when I was a kid. Kids would dye their hair colors, but not gray. You know, I saw multiple kids, like 10, 15-year-old, whatever, dyeing their hair gray.
Spicy Sackbutt says, any good answers from the Reddit post? No.
What
Actually,
Reddit post?
one was, I did ask the same thing. Any suggestions of what we should do? Show and tell night. That's kind of fun. Maybe we'll put that one in the back burner. But most of them
Show
were
and
like,
tell night. Like we bring something to show?
yeah. But most of them were talk about Mars. I missed the last 8 months. Sexy stories. Ookie cookie. Kiss. Any sexy hot sauce stories? Cum race.
Cum race. That's good.
Suck each other off.
Oh, this one would have been good. Bad plot lines for weapons.
True. Yeah.
That'd be good. Timmy will bring the show to a halt anytime someone makes fun of him, so probably will be a slow watch. All right, well, we can ban them. Wheel of Money. Oh, it's Wheel of Money. Wheel of Money's a fucking troll. Doesn't even deserve attention. Okay, suck each other off. Will they be uploading to YouTube after? What's YouTube? Truth or Dare. Oh, that's a good answer. Talk about each other's exes that you each hated. It probably boiled down to just one person the whole time. Play D&D. Yeah, someday.
All right, wait. Is it? Can someone do the work of seeing if Evan J. Stern is on?
Brainstorm writing a new sketch together on stream. You know, there seems to be a subsect of our fans that think we're still going to do sketches. And I mean, I think maybe in some form someday, but I think like a new Whitest Kid sketch show is off the table, right? You know? I'm thinking if we ever do something again, I think Zack said in an interview about Barbarian that we'd maybe do it under a different name or something. But
Oh yeah,
I think Timmy and the Tim Tims would probably be a good name for a group. Yeah.
Not without Travis.
Yeah. I mean, I only do stand up intermittently. My other gig, I get to be funny, so it's like, I don't know, but it depends. It's just like how like they'll make. I remember, okay, so the first two Bourne movies came out, Matt Damon's first two Bourne movies, and then they were going to make the third one, and Matt Damon said, well, yeah, they're like, is there a third one coming? And he's like, well, yeah, if the script's good. And it's like, you're going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's like, I think Keanu said that about one of the John Wick sequels, too. It's like, come on, you guys.
And then they're like, so Matt Damon, are you going to do a fourth one? And he's like, well, if the script's good. And then Jeremy Renner's in the fourth one.
Yeah, but I've heard the fifth one is the worst one, though. So
No, the fifth one, yeah, I think so.
I didn't even see it. My daughter and I, we came home from that robotics trip last week, and then she was super tired, and then I ate part of a Delta 8 gummy to help me get to sleep, and so I got really tired, and we started, but like it was late. It was like 9:30 already, and which is late for her, young kid, and we started watching the second one, which is the best one, Born Supremacy. And we were like halfway through. I'm like, listen, I have no idea what's going on. And she's like laying down on the couch, like cuddled up. She's like, yeah, let's just turn it off. It's like, it's not a super complicated movie, but it's definitely not a like, let's just watch a movie before bed.
It's like, thanks, man. Yes.
You're like, so who's David Strathairn?
Yeah. Is he in that one? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And what's her name? Who's she in that?
Joan.
It's not Joan Allen. Is
Joan
it?
Allen. Yeah.
Is it Joan Allen? No.
Yeah. It's Joan Allen.
I thought it was Laura Linney. No?
Yeah.
You're probably right. Joan Allen's the wife from. It is Joan Allen. There you go. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. And it is. David Strathairn's in the next one. He's not in that one, I don't think.
Oh, it's only Joan Allen? Oh, is it Joan Allen, Brian Cox, or
Brian Cox is in it. Joan
okay.
Allen's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And David Strathairn's in the next one.
Next one.
Carl Urban's in that one.
Confusing because they kind of occupy the same space.
Yeah.
Because
it's
the
kind of weird.
second one ends with a part that they lead up to in the third one, which is, it's not like the second one ends where the third one takes place. The ending of the second movie is in the middle of the third movie.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting. Drake H, this is one of my favorite subjects. Drake H96 is one of those action movies with so many cuts. The second one, especially Paul Greengrass. Now, that was the start of what action connoisseurs refer to as post-action, meaning it kind of started a trend in Hollywood to shoot everything, show lots of cuts, closer up shaky cam to kind of put you in the middle of the action. But you also don't see what the fuck is happening. And I think the worst example of that is the car chase that starts off Quantum of Solace. We watched that at the theater. I think we all went. I haven't seen it since, but I just remember that car chase like on the big screen being like, it was just like headache inducing, just like cut, just like, whereas I like to pull the old camera back, especially with hand-to-hand combat, pull the camera back and, it's like one of the Expendables films that, Stallone gets all these great action guys together. He has Jet Li in a fight scene where you only see him from the waist up and it cuts a bunch too. And it's like, what are you fucking doing? Pull that shit back. But anyway, so the Bourne movies started that trend, and we've come out of it. John Wick has a lot of good, steady shots for action. Mission Impossibles are great at it.
I think doesn't the second Bourne Identity have the moment where he is fighting a guy and he like holds a book up to the guy's neck and punches the book?
I think that's in the third. Yeah, I think it's in the Born Supremacy. We didn't get to that part, but I think that's in that one. They're in Morocco or something like that.
Yeah. It's where he's like jumping through.
Yeah, that's a badass move. But then, John Wick 3 kind of bests that because the book fight, the library fight of John Wick 3 is an awesome punching the tall guy,
With Boban. Yeah, Boban.
Boban?
Yeah, that's the guy's name. He's a basketball player. He's in the NBA.
Oh, okay.
He is a...
someone said that was Ultimatum. Okay, I was wondering if maybe that was part 3. Okay.
So, he's a 7'2" basketball player.
So does Boban the Elegant. Abby Sally says, I didn't think I could feel any more alienated after the circumcision conversation, but here we are. Yeah, we're talking about some major fucking dad movies right now, for sure.
7'4". Oh, wow.
Jesus, that's a tall person.
He's I love Boban. Whenever you see him and stuff, he's like a funny guy.
That's a good name. Where is, where's he from? What kind of a name is Boban? What region? Eastern European, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know. None of
any sexy dad movies? Sexy dad movies. Yeah, I've got one. It's fuck. What the fuck?
Timmy, here's something to we'll leave after this. Do you want to say a sexy dad movie?
I do. There's the specific one. Oh, Old Boy. Old Boy's a great sexy dad movie.
Oh, okay.
You're like, oh, you just want to make a stupid joke. Okay, good. Anyway, yes, Sam.
Do you want to give the chat a recommendation of a movie to watch? It's Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah. I'm thinking of watching. Okay, what am I thinking of watching? I was going to throw on maybe Dog Soldiers, or I've been really into The Devil in Possession, so maybe I'll watch something like that. But, okay. Just sold me on Old Boy. Uh-oh.
This is Timmy's picks.
Okay, Timmy's picks. Okay. All right, so let's see. Okay. If any of you want to see a horror movie that'll blow your mind and haven't seen it yet, watch Possession on Shudder from 1981. Sam, Zack and I were talking about it earlier, but have you seen Possession?
I haven't. I've almost watched it a bunch.
It's great. I would say that if you aren't into horror movies, watch an old Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie. A lot of them, there's been so many jokes about Kung Fu movies over the years, but some of them are very good. So look up 8. This is a real movie. The 8 Diagram Pole Fighter. That's a great movie. So do that. There we go. A lighthearted comedy. Let's see. My daughter and I just watched Princess Bride. That's always great. Oh, you know what we watched for the first time ever? That's fantastic. Duck Soup. Never watched a Marx Brothers joint before. Duck Soup's great. Meals on Wheels is great. Watch Meals on Wheels.
Do you want Sam's picks or?
Yeah, dude, go for it.
All right. I just rewatched. I watched this before and was like disappointed by it. Then rewatched it recently. I hadn't seen it in years. The Color of Money. It blew me away. That movie was so fucking good.
John.
Scorsese. It's Paul Newman. And I think really I was fooled because Tom Cruise is in it and he is a main character in it, but by far Paul Newman is the main character of that story, and
right.
Watch it through those lenses, and that is on HBO Max right now.
It is cool.
That's a great one.
You know what I was going to rewatch? That I was going to ask you guys about. I forgot. I was thinking of rewatching Fight Club. I haven't seen Fight Club in a long time. I haven't watched it since. A lot of alpha male kind of types kind of took it under its wing. But then since then, it's kind of become a thing where Chuck Palahniuk was like, no, I was making fun of toxic masculinity. It's a satire about it. I haven't watched it since all of that discussion about it in the last 5 years or so. Is it still good?
Abby Sally says, just rewatch Zodiac instead.
I just did that a little while ago. And I just rewatched The Game, which is fucking awesome. And 7. I kind of have watched a lot of Fincher the last year.
Zack said it still holds up.
Spicy Sackbot says, do you think we're the same person? I forgot about that sketch. Oh, you want to talk about shit that's hard to get out of your hair?
Oh yeah.
The fucking stuff they put in my hair for that scene. Oh man.
Oh, I need to end this stream. It is getting too late for me.
Yeah, let's go.
Timmy, what's your favorite John Waters movie?
Oh, I've only seen a couple. I've seen Pecker. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
I'm gonna throw
Let's
out
just say Pink
polyester.
Flamingos.
Polyester is what I'll throw out there. I really like
seen
polyester. Cool. Good night, everyone. Thank
everybody.
you.
Are you rating somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Evan J. Stern.
All right, cool. Bye, Sam.
Good night, Timmy. See you tomorrow.
Yep. Bye, chat.